others are men. So good when it's sketchy. Tell me when it's sketchy. Tell me when it's sketchy. One's fucking delicious. The others are men. So good when it's sketchy. Tell me when it's sketchy. Tell me when it's sketchy. One's fucking delicious. The others are men. So good when it's sketchy. Tell me when it's sketchy. Tell me when it's sketchy. One's fucking delicious. The others are men.
All right.
What's up?
Well, boy, we got a show.
We got stuff.
We got a
We
fucking
got-
show.
Yeah, we definitely got quite a bit of
Today.
things.
Just so you know, I have 10 pages of notes for 2 episodes, and then an additional. Hold on. An additional 1, 2, 3, 4 notes because I didn't add all of them in here yet, but I added most of them. So I have about like 12 pages of notes of all the examples of how bad the writing is in this show.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, but I mean, I have tons of examples from just my memory because that's how bad it was. Of how the show contradicts pretty much everything that they've ever done. So
Yeah,
there's definitely quite a few things. So,
it's
I guess
not
it's only
good.
right to start at the very beginning of episode 1.
Yay. Fuck.
uh,
God damn it. All right, let's do this show.
God,
God, dude.
it's gonna be bad. It's
Let me,
it's
let me
definitely not a
make
good
sure that
time.
everyone can hear my shit. There we go. There we
So,
go. Oh, let me just. Okay. Actually wrote this down as a note of episode 1. Hold on. What am I doing?
hold on.
We
hold on.
forgot.
Hold on. The very yes. Well, but before that.
No, I
I
mean
do
not my song. I mean like our song in the background.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I believe it's only right that we start at the very beginning of episode 1.
Okay.
All right. With the crawl.
Yeah, I wrote some of this down because
Okay.
So just to
So
just
here's a weird fucking first sentence. 100 years before the rise of the empire. No, it's not.
yeah, no, it's definitely not 100 years before the
It's-
rise of the empire.
It's 100 years prior to episode 1, which is not even the Clone Wars haven't even started yet.
Yeah, no, so
I don't understand.
it's a little bit more than
It's
100.
around like it's about 180 years from now. Is the rise of the empire?
the empire that we knew it as.
No, right? Yeah.
You know,
Episode
them going
4.
around.
You know, because episode 4 and episode 1 are roughly about almost 60 years apart.
Yeah, how is it 100 years before Rise of the Empire? But because in 100 years, Anakin's going to be 10.
Right. So the rise of the empire with Darth Vader happens when Anakin Skywalker is essentially born, apparently, and
Yeah,
the empire
after.
exists. Hell, even Palpatine is barely. I mean, right now, not even alive. You know, in about 80 years, he'll be elected into Congress, pretty much.
Hey, don't
So-
you fucking.
Yeah, somewhere around there. So that's just the first fucking sentence. We're not even done the first sentence. It is a time of peace. The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries without war. The books take place 100 years prior to this, and the Jedi were being slaughtered by pirates. I don't know. I don't know what the
Shut
fuck
up.
they're
You're,
doing.
dude, you are a white man. Shut up. You're wrong.
Shut up. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
My guy.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, so apparently we're disregarding all the High Republic era books that took place roughly 100 years prior to this movie, to this show. And apparently there has been centuries without war, even though they were literally just being murdered not too long ago by pirates. But in
I
the
have
dark
actual-
corners...
Actual fucking notes. You can't see it. It's too bright, but I have actual fucking notes.
Yeah, it's too
I have a whole
bright.
notebook for this shit.
But
Don't fuck with me.
these are some of the things I just like immediately. I paused. I was like, why? No, it's not. This is all wrong.
The The two things I wrote
Okay.
down from this crawl was the 100 years thing before the Empire, because I was like, no, we're about 130, if that, maybe 140 at the most.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I also wrote down was, but a powerful few learn the Force in secret. Okay, so I don't know if people know this, but like, so during this time, you would actually take every time you had a child, you would take a metachlorian test, and if they charted high enough, Jedi masters would come to your house and ask, "Hey, your child has a chance to become a Jedi Knight. Can we please, train them?" They weren't stealing baby. That's what they did. So I want to know how people were doing it in secret.
Yeah, especially in the time where the Jedi were at their apparently utmost potential.
I don't think they were. I think 400 years into the piece, they probably were. We're 100 years before. I mean, we're 150, 130 years, 35 years before 66. So I mean, I don't think they're out there.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of people keep saying, this is the height of the High Republic era. No, it's not. This is the end.
Yeah, this is
literally the
literally
end.
the fucking end.
The height of the High Republic era was the books, because it literally explains that in the last 200 years that the Jedi have prospered so much that they started constructing massive space stations that'll act like essentially Jedi temples to train new Jedi in those sectors and police those sectors.
90 years from this show, Anakin will be born.
You know what I mean? Like,
because he's 10 in Phantom Menace.
Right.
So
like,
in 90 years, Anakin will be fucking born. Tell me how the Jedi are at their highest peaks of anything. They're not.
They're not. This is the tail end. This is where they start to fall off.
This is the cracks that slowly lead to 66.
Correct. Yep.
So I thought that was just that secret shit. I fucking can't stand that shit. Because again, in a time where Jedi Masters were actually recruiting people's children to be Jedis. Yeah. How do you learn in secret? They're going all over the galaxy to do this. Again,
but so I can hear it now. Some people going, well, the Jedi aren't everywhere because there's hidden temples and Sith artifacts. Da, da, da. Yes, they are everywhere. That's the whole point of building space stations everywhere.
What's that word after Jedi Order in the crawl? Galactic Republic. Galactic. That means galaxy wide.
You know what I mean? Like, yes.
Galactic galaxy.
Now, is it possible for someone or two to go to Sith temple, sneak in? Sure, why not? But the Jedi most likely have confiscated a lot of the Sith holocrons by now.
We've spent almost 10 minutes on the crawl.
I know, and again, this is where it gets rough. This is
gonna be a long fucking show.
It is. This is just the fucking start of it. But realistically, again, the 100 year before the Rise of the Empire, fucking absolutely false. That they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And it's sad because this is Disney apparently. So, fuck all. Who cares about that? Jedi Order, Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries without war. No, they haven't. There's literally a whole book series about how the Jedi were being murdered by pirates and civil unrest.
That Disney decanonized, but then let Lesbian Headlamp fucking pick from it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the High Republic books. I actually have one of them over there, filling out, and that's the first book of the High Republic, and that is canon. That's the very first one. It's the light of the Jedi.
You're the light of the Jedi.
And it was actually a really good book.
You
yeah.
want to lie.
No, it was actually a really good book. The second one is too. I never got a chance to get around to reading the third one, but and then one of them, a lone assassin. She's not alone, obviously. We'll get to that, but she's obviously not alone. So I don't know where the fuck you're getting this information from. Risks discovery to seek revenge. We'll get into that too because it's not risking shit. She's
not risking any discovery because she's just blatantly walking around challenging Jedis to fight.
Literally an open everything, just
like
not giving one fuck.
Rejected, retarded Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's this. It's not like she's like trying to secretly take out Jedi and she's like, oh, I'm exposed. No, she's openly fucking challenging Jedi. It literally happens in the first minute.
Yeah, I had the first minute.
Like a fucking Mortal Kombat character. It's fucking really weird. But all right, so that's the crawl. That's just the crawl. Jesus Christ. Literally just the crawl. That's insane, man.
Let's see. Where should I? Can you see that?
I think so.
You see Trinity?
No.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Let's do that again. Yeah, they're okay. In here, nothing. You don't see this?
I mean, I can see the Acolyte, yes, my child, shit like that, but there's nothing.
Oh, okay.
There's no actual picture.
There's no picture right here.
Nope, no picture.
No picture.
Mm-mm.
Well, fuck me.
Da-da-da-do.
Okay.
Let
Me, I don't know why. You know what? Maybe if let me try to open it on Google Chrome, even though Google Chrome sucks. But yeah, so I'll just before I go do that, I'll launch into something here. So she walks into the tavern, sees Trinity.
Yeah, here. I can semi help with the with this.
Go ahead.
I can semi help.
Mute it. I don't want to.
No, so
I don't
all right.
want to fucking get in my paychecks.
There you go. So here's your scene.
Here's my scene.
Yeah, hold on. I forgot I gotta do the whole goddamn tab because it's not gonna do it.
Here's the scene, my friend.
Let's see. All right, share that. All right, here's your
I'm
scene.
pulling it up on Google Chrome right now, actually. So let me see if I can just click. I'm clicking, I'm clacking. I'm clacking, I'm clicking.
Currently.
Okay, but can I?
I heard it.
Yeah. Okay. Hey! Stop it!
Okay.
All right. Let's go here. Okay, but why is it that one?
Who knows why it's that one? To be honest with you, only thing I know is that we're here.
Yeah, we're here trying to do this fucking nonsense. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna be. Haha! You see it?
Nope.
Are you serious?
Yep. Just
You can fucking pull my leg, dude. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think you're being some kind of
It is.
jokester.
It is just a black screen.
Well, you have to believe me that there's a. I swear to God, she's there.
I swear to God, she's there.
Yeah, I just checked on my phone. Yeah, it's black screen. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck Disney.
Yes, my child.
No, fuck your child. Anyway.
Yeah.
So,
So
the fucking. Her name's May. She's the fucking lone assassin.
yeah.
There you
So
go. Just click on a picture of her up there.
yeah. So there you go, right here. Boom.
Make it bigger. There we go.
Right there,
That
off the
bitch.
side.
So she walks in and she says, literally walks in up to Trinity and says, "We have unfinished business. Attack me with all your strength," and then gets into this fucking.
Weird fighting stance.
And literally the table that Trinity's sitting at all erupt in fucking laughter like I did on my couch.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Weirdly enough, just I don't understand the whole weird Mortal Kombat fighting stance thing, but actually, it's pretty similar right here.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? This is when they're like, come on, kid. And then she, she obviously knows Kung Fu like Neo did in The Matrix.
Yeah, fucking, yeah, please.
Yep. And then she started kicking tables and shit across the goddamn room.
Well, all the men there, the men aliens, she just beat the fuck out of. Which Trinity, by the way, just sat there and just watched this woman beat the fuck out of all her friends at the table with.
Yeah.
Didn't do a goddamn thing until she was fucking done whipping all their asses, and then stood up and said, "Maybe I'll fucking." All right,
What a Jedi, dude. What a Jedi.
Yeah, beautiful Jedi. Just letting people just get fucking romped
Massacred
by a 5'1" woman.
Yeah, who's probably.
I try to convince myself, well, maybe because she's an assassin. No, dude, there was a couple aliens in there that were like 7 foot, easy, 250, 7 foot. Fuck out of here, like Brock Lesnar type shit, and she's just like fucking him up. So Trinity says to her, "Jedi don't attack the unarmed," and then she rebuts with, "Yes, you do." fucking brilliant
Yeah.
brilliant writing.
Yeah, we love it so much.
So during this whole fucking fight, one of my favorite things happens during this whole fight, and that is as she's beating everyone's ass, this one alien decides, I'm gonna shoot her, but he can't get his fucking gun out of his fucking holster until she's able to kick a table up in front of her to block the shot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's there,
Perfectly timed.
yeah, it's
Thank God for that table.
if this was a Fallout game, her luck would be fucking maxed out
Yeah.
because it's
No
fucking
kidding.
ridiculous. It's just terrible writing. There's a lot of fucking slow-mo shit, like Matrix type shit,
Yeah.
which one of the people I follow a lot, Chris Gore from Film Threat, he taught everybody how they do live action fight scenes with older people, like, you know, Moss over there, Trinity.
Yeah.
So they do it at slow speed and then speed it up in post. So then when you speed up a fight scene to then have slow-mo effect on top of it, it looks really bad because
it's very clunky.
yeah. You know, it'd be like taking like a music track, like think of any music like song you like, speed it up, like change the whole song so it's sped up, and then on post put a slow-mo thing over it. It would sound horrendous. So in this little fight scene, you can actually pull that up on YouTube, the fight scene. She tries to go for Trinity's lightsaber, and she missed, obviously. But because they slow down a sped up clip, you can literally see that the woman, I think her name is Amanda Stenberg, was fucking walking to try to touch, and it's fucking horrendous. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, but we got to
we
go
got
through
an
this ad here. I go through this
Yeah.
ad real quick. Yeah,
What if it's
so
Yeah. So here's
right there.
Here's the alien.
and look at that. Like, that's never going to happen. Ever. Sorry. Like, that shit. Perfect time.
Because before this,
Perfect
he
time.
was trying to yank it out of his fucking holster, but he couldn't do it until
Yeah.
she flipped up the table.
Yeah, apparently. And then she just fucking, on the way, it like slows down right there. She kicks it across the fucking room. And then after that, that's when she steps in. And then she's like, trying to get my weapon. Weird. And again, she's really not even trying. She
Okay.
doesn't care. And then now she's like, now we'll fight for real.
So
A knife.
you already went through the lightsaber grab?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay. Go back to the lightsaber grab. Now, keep in mind what I just said. Look. You can tell because of how they shoot live action scenes. She is walking slow. So, because they speed it up and then slow it down in post.
Fuck. don't know
I
why
got you.
fucking-
I got
Yeah.
you. Here.
Hmm.
Here we go. You see that?
Mhm.
Oh, thank God. It's
Yep,
not fucking.
yep,
not
we're
lecturing.
good. Yeah. So again, just kind of casually walking.
Just casually walked to try to grab her fucking lightsaber. And because when they speed it up and they slow it down, so when they speed her up, Trinity, because she's obviously older, you know, in real life.
Right.
So it looks like she was like, almost like in a way, like super fast. You maybe using like the Jedi, like the Force speed run,
Yeah. Yeah.
almost to get around. Oh, like, but she's toying with her right now.
Right. She doesn't give a fuck.
Now, I wonder if this has one of my favorite it does right here. This is one of my favorite things, and I'm gonna fucking probably spaz on this for a second. She fucking uses the force right here to get up there. No fucking reason, by the way. I yelled parkour. Grabs a random woman. Now you're thinking, oh, she's evil. Maybe she's like, walk up the fucking steps. Why are we doing this fucking?
This is just a Matrix. That's all
Jesus
this is.
fucking Christ! Or just pull an Obi-Wan. Just do a front flip up there.
Yeah, so just
You
jump.
don't gotta like, Crouching Tiger or some shit.
But again, it's because she's Trinity. She
Now-
called it in.
Yeah.
So again,
I got an evil
so
force
to-
user here.
So to everyone that was on Twitter and TikTok and things like that saying, well, what if it's not documented? The Jedi can't document everything. She just fucking did. She literally called it out on a broadcast that there's an unknown force wielder that's obviously attacking her.
Yeah, an evil.
It's now documented.
Now,
They're going to do this. I digress.
holding a person hostage. She has a dagger in her hand. You're thinking, oh, maybe she's going to grab the bitch hostage here and maybe try to use her to attack the Jedi. Well, if you thought that you would have fucking brains, instead, she throws her over a railing to run away, to set herself up in another room like a fucking video game boss setting up the next level.
It's ridiculous.
That's what you had to do. You had to save her with the Force, and that unlocked it because she's not here no more. She's gone. Oh, where'd she go?
Where'd she go?
So Trinity's like, she got me somewhere. Yeah, she ran away to hide. So, and some people go, oh, what's the big deal with that? Like maybe, no. I want you to understand when somebody writes a movie or a TV show, it's not like you have to write as if they're thinking it, like the person doing it thinking. So that means in real life, in this show, if it was real life, she threw someone over a railing, ran away, and is now hiding. Yeah, come on, bitch. Come back here and I'll got you. Like, what are you doing? Attack her when she's using, like, what are you doing? Use the bitch as leverage. That's her run away and hide.
But don't worry, she falls for it a second time.
Oh, god damn it.
Look, she's walking like Mike Myers.
Yeah. As she comes out of the fucking shadows, it's too early, first off. You should have waited an extra couple seconds and you would have been fucking level with each other and you could have.
But again, where's the Jedi's sense of danger?
Yeah, she has no idea in this moment where she is. She cannot sense where she is. And I don't want to hear it's because, well, she's a Force user too. So Jedi Master.
Correct. She'll be able to just pull her out of the room.
A woman who is masquerading
barely.
as a Sith.
Yeah, barely trained.
Trained as much as the person who trained her could train her, and that's it.
Yeah.
Jedi Master.
Who's been a Jedi Master for at least 20 years.
Yoda is in the council. He's up there.
Yep.
So it's not like Yoda's not there right now. No, Yoda's there. So she had to go through all that.
Yep.
And she can't sense where she is, which is right fucking here. Too early. Ah, she missed.
Now, she doesn't even come from behind it. She runs past it.
Yeah, but she has to come out here.
Right,
But if
right.
she waits next 2 seconds, she can actually just stab her in the throat.
Right. But again, like she's further back. It's not like she's hiding right behind it to jump out and poke her. She literally started running at her.
Yeah. Knife
So,
up
like-
too, like it's like a fucking like a
Chucky.
yeah. How's it hanging, Phil?
I fucking love that.
She has no idea where she's at, and
Oh.
then she's too early. So then they do this fucking nonsense. Oh yeah, ooh. Now some people go, oh, that's amazing. No, it's not. It's
not.
literally people doing cartwheels and fucking tumbles that you learn as a 5-year-old in fucking gymnastics class. That's all
Yeah.
they're doing. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything.
No, they are really not. And again, she got caught by surprise. Right there, one, a Jedi should have drawn their weapon by now because she's using knives. That's a weapon. She has intent to kill, so it is time to draw your lightsaber and put an end to this.
Right.
You don't have to kill them, but a lightsaber is a lot more deadly, and this girl knows it. So immediately pull out the lightsaber and hit her hand once real quick to fucking get her to drop her dagger. That's it. Done. Fight's
literally,
over.
I put
Don't have to kill her.
I wrote my notes. Trinity said Jedis don't attack the unarmed, but do Jedi defend themselves? She's armed and trying to kill you.
Yep. And Jedi do. They operate more so in defense unless there's an act of war.
Here's this fucking gymnastics class they're doing. Yay! Oh, force! Finally, some force. I don't know what took you fucking.
Again, still not drawing the lightsaber.
No, just doing Trinity shit. This is just what Trinity did. More Force. Cool, I guess. I mean, this isn't anything. What, like, this isn't Star
It's
Wars.
boring.
What is this?
It's boring.
This isn't Star Wars.
Nope. This is not Star Wars, and it's boring.
If this was Obi-Wan, it'd be over already.
Mm-hmm.
Like young Obi-Wan.
Not even that. Ahsoka
No, this
would be
part
over already.
was good, too.
Anakin would be over already.
Oh yeah.
Yoda would be over already. Kit Fisto would be over already. Kid Mundi would be over already.
Sir, no,
Mace Windu, this would be already been over.
killer.
Right there. Boom. Done.
You're
Or at least,
justified.
hey, just stab her in her leg. Where's she gonna go?
I'd be a dickhead and stab it through her fucking hand.
You know what I mean? Just what are you gonna do after that? You can't use that hand, or if you get stabbed in the leg, you ain't running anywhere. So so soon it's gonna
Yeah.
hurt like hell.
If you don't want
And
to kill
then-
her, you can definitely maim her. You can injure her so she can't run.
You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do. This is open
Do it.
combat. She approached you, and took a weird ass stance for I don't know what reason, and said, "Come at me with your all," or some crazy shit like that. I have no idea, but it was stupid.
She said, "We have unfinished business. Attack me with all your strength." That's her fucking thing.
She says it every time, by the way.
Every fucking time.
Every time she sees a Jedi that she wants to kill, that's what she does. She gets into a stance and says that exact line. Every fucking time without fail so far.
So does she kill her? No. So the part that they didn't add in there because it goes to a trailer for the Acolyte, the part they didn't add in there was she throws the dagger down, pulls down her face mask, and then says, "It's you. What are you doing here?" Which and I wrote, Jedi can only fucking identify people from seeing their entire face.
Right. Their hair that they've had since they were a child apparently did not signify anything. And the marking on her forehead also didn't signify anything because you would have seen that a lot earlier too.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the hairstyle that both of them still have 16 years apart from not seeing each other? They still have the same exact hair with the same exact fucking red tips?
Yep. Same exact everything. They are literally identical down to a T, even though they haven't been in close proximity in about 10 years.
16 years.
Whatever.
In the first episode, Master Soul, when he's on the ship, when he finally decides to tell everyone else that she has a twin sister.
No, had. Remember that.
Sorry.
We're going to get to that.
Yeah,
we are going to get to that because, my God.
Fucking. So
after this fight, Master Indara obviously, loses because once again, she decided to outsmart a Jedi Master somehow, throw a dagger at the barkeep. And she used the Force with one hand to catch the knife, and then she throws the other knife into her chest. Even though she has another hand that could easily would have blocked that or pushed it away because she's done it this entire time so far, apparently that is not the case because she can't do it because she apparently can only use the Force out of her left hand. No idea why, but it's apparently the case.
Yeah,
so she dies with one knife to the chest.
So May here does the shit she did earlier.
Same shit.
Yeah, she throws it at a bar. First off, I wish I could pull up Disney Plus. I think I started to think now maybe you can't stream Disney Plus because Disney Plus doesn't want you streaming their shit. So maybe you can't be right. So anyway, so there's a fucking fight going on from the first floor up to the second floor. A Jedi and some weird bitch. The barkeep stays in the bar watching, and the only reason why he's still there watching is because the writers didn't know how to finish the scene because they wanted to kill her, but they didn't know how. So they made the barkeep, who has their kid there, by the way, stand there and watch the fight so she can then throw a dagger at him. So then she use that as distraction to kill Jedi because the writers don't know how to kill her any other fucking way. because Jedi Master Indara beat her in that fight 4, 5, 6 times over and didn't try to do anything to her. Never tried to kill her, never tried to maim her, never tried to injure her, nothing. Just fucked with her, toyed with her for fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why he stayed there. I fucking can't stand it. Ugh. So then we go from she kills her, by the way. I don't know if anyone knows that. Let's see, do I have any additional fucking notes from episode 1 that I wrote the next day that might have me pissed off? Oh, right. Daggers thrown at you. Death. Impaled by lightsaber. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're muted.
Yeah, everything's fine, you know. But of course, there's gonna be people out there gonna be like, "Well, a lightsaber cauterizes the wound." All right, here's a fun fact. Of course, yeah, you know, it's very hot. It cauterizes the wound. If I stab you with the lightsaber through the heart, can your heart operate with a fucking hole through it, even though it's cauterized?
It cauterizes the wound, but it also
The answer
boils
is
your
fucking
insides.
no. The answer is fucking no. It can't. Because why? There's a fucking hole through it. It's missing some parts.
If it's hot enough to seal itself, it's hot enough to boil your insides.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that argument so fucking much. Yeah, I really can't stand it. It really pisses me off. Because it's just like people just can't accept that what they're watching is bullshit. It's fucking garbage. So they have to make up these fucking things in their head. Also, when she's throwing the daggers at fucking Indara and she cuts them with the lightsaber finally, they fall straight to the fucking floor. That's not physics. That's not how that works. You would then have molten shards of the dagger coming at your fucking face while they stick into the wall behind you. They wouldn't just fall flat on the fucking floor.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know.
Also, when she throws the dagger at the barkeep, she has a secret second dagger up her sleeve that the Jedi Master can't sense.
Mm.
Oh my fuck, dude. We are fucking
Oh.
32
yeah.
minutes in, and we're on the first 5 minutes of the episode.
Hold on. Oh, I found a page that I just love over here.
Oh God. What? What is it? do you want?
Oh boy. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, I never thought I could be a Jedi because they didn't look like me.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, this dude, by the way, Anakin Skywalker blew up the Death Star.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. He said it twice, by
Yeah,
the way.
this is what I want to get to here in a minute.
Okay, I'll let you know when we get there.
All right.
I'll let you know when we get there because trust me.
Yep. There's just a lot of shit. So anyway, so kind
Okay,
of
so
going
after
into it still.
Indara's dead,
Yep.
you get one of those
Casually.
old school fucking Star Wars sweeps and fucking whoop and sweep. I fucking hate it so much that they keep using the same sweeps, and it's so we get it. It's like the member berries from fucking.
Yeah.
Remember edits? Remember Chewbacca? Remember the sweeps? Yes, we remember the fucking.
Yeah.
So you see
Mm-mm-mm.
somebody who looks just like May waking up on a ship. She is a mechanic. She's a fucking mechanic. There's been mechanics before in Star Wars. You don't have to change. Oh, I'm a mechanic. You're a mechanic, bitch. Calm down.
Yeah, but apparently it's also highly illegal because she's doing work outside of spaceships, and then only astromech droids can do that. But specifically, apparently only R2 units, because they say that.
I will give this show
They
so far.
physically say, "You're not an R2 unit."
Yeah, I will
There's
give
other
this show
fucking droids. There's R3, R2. Fuck.
one prop, one little positive. She has to go outside of the ship to fix something because she's a mechanic. They show you that she actually has boots that are using gravity technology to stick her to the fucking ship. Unlike Ahsoka, where she goes out there like Among Us looking ass, and she fucking just is fighting off again. And that show too, right? Where the planes, not the planes, but the fighters keep buzzing her and
Yeah.
shooting at her, and she's hitting each other. I'm like, just stop and just shoot at her, and she's dead. Why are you flying at her?
He's
Anyway.
instantly fucking dead. Why fly around? Why waste all the goddamn time in the world? Literally just halt your ship, because you can. This is why spaceships exist. And just blow up the fucking ship. Weird.
Oh.
I know. But
Miss Page reminded me, she put it on the board over here. We actually have, me and Miss Page have a Osha, or her name's, sorry, so this is the other girl. Her name's Osha. I gotta say, we have a wake up count. In episode 1, she wakes up and the camera goes like this to follow her waking up 3 times. And in the second episode, she does it once. She wakes up 4 times in 2 episodes, and it's the
Bitch is
same.
like sleeping.
crap
That's all it
again.
is. She's like sleeping, man.
Just like the other one is we have unfinished business. This one wakes up.
Yeah, she's like, we have unfinished business.
This dumb bitch just wakes the fuck up.
Again, I don't know why there's a stance. I don't know why she does a stance. I don't know why
She
does
looks like a
favorite line.
reject, fucking retard, Mortal Kombat character.
Definitely does.
So
That's a factual statement.
she goes outside the ship with this other guy. I forget his name, Quamir or some shit like that. Something like that. Someone to Q. I don't know. Fucking know. Who cares? So they have to fix something, which I thought was funny. Her name's OSHA, and she's a mechanic, and her job is to keep the ship safe. OSHA keeps us safe. I thought that was funny. And she's the one doing it all, like, you know, the welding and shit, because women in STEM. We need more women in STEM, apparently. It's in every fucking thing they do.
Apparently. Yeah, apparently so. We shall see.
All of a sudden, a little explosion happens.
Yeah, little explosion, because apparently she can't listen because her counterpart was trying to tell her, hey, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, shit's
She's
fucked
not.
up.
I got it.
So a little explosion, and fire is burning in space.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Will give me it? Yes, it will. Fucking love this. Here you go. We're going to follow along with it.
What we got? There you go. A fire.
There's a literal fucking campfire in space.
Burning. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. I made a song for this.
Oh, you did? Let's hear it.
Yeah. Just do me a favor and keep looping.
I will try.
The song is called How the Fuck Is There Fire Now Space?
How the fuck is there fire in outer space? Don't you need oxygen for that? Is
Apparently
this
not.
bitch having PTSD flashbacks looking at the fire in outer space?
She is actually.
She is. It's right here.
Why the fuck does it work like that? Fire is not universal, it's not all the same.
Preach it, preach it.
Are you saying all fire flames look the same?
Yes.
Really?
She
in the
gets
show.
smoked, gadzooks, if it were a pilot's flame. Fire is not universal, it's not all the same.
All right. So there's my little song I wrote for this because that's how fucking pissed off I was about it at work.
Yep. So that's what happens typically when you have
She
spare time.
stares at the fucking fire burning in space and has a PTSD flashback. Now,
Yep.
in that song I wrote, fire is not universal. It's not all the same. Just because you had traumatic experience with fire, so that means anytime, the way she's reacting, anytime a lighter is lit, a match is lit, a stove is lit, any fire, campfire, she's gonna have these fucking PTSD fucking flashbacks, staring at the flame because
Pretty
there's
much.
no way that flame is anywhere close to what the flame she's thinking of.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But again, this means that she is fucking horrible at her job. Because whenever this happens, she sits there and freezes.
And just stares at the fire.
Yeah, she's absolutely terrible at her job if this is the case. But this is what the show presents, is that anytime there's a fire, she stares at it because she's having a PTSD moment, even though she probably shouldn't have almost no memory of it because she was 4.
She was 8, but
Was she?
yeah, she was 8.
I just want to say that she
Who
was
gives
like
a
4 or
fuck?
5.
I mean, does it
I don't
fucking
care.
matter? Who gives a
I don't
fuck?
care.
They don't give a fuck. Why do you give a fuck?
Yeah,
So-
true.
She has a little droid named Pip. Pip can weld, can put out fires, and as we see here in a second, the only thing this fucking droid can't do is prove where she was the night before. We'll get there. We'll get there. Jesus fucking Christ. So then, right after Pip puts this fucking fire out in outer space, Jedi show up. We got
Mhm.
Jedi Yord, who finally became a fucking knight. He seems like a failure. He seems like an idiot too. He's always getting belittled and talked down to, probably because he's a fucking guy.
Yeah, yeah. But also too, I actually didn't even notice this, but that whole clip that I had running was from a Reddit push from Asmongold.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and his caption for it was Star Wars Acolyte, fire in outer space, ... in a vacuum without oxygen, ... My expectations were low, but 180 mil for this shit is crazy.
$180 million for
that
8
episode.
episodes of 4 hours of fucking of something.
Yeah, but it's fucking horrendous.
House of Dragon spent $200 million.
Yeah, and that's a better show. So fuck it.
On 8 episodes, on 10 episodes of an hour.
Yeah,
And it looks better than this.
actually an hour long.
It looks better than this.
Oh,
I don't even watch Game of Thrones, but the House of Dragons, I seen the trailers. That looks way better than this.
I mean, House of Dragons I don't think it's as good as the original Game of Thrones, but it is good for damn sure.
Here's what should fucking piss you off. Obi-Wan Kenobi series got 90 million.
Yeah, crazy how that worked out.
He's a guy, so it must be
Crazy.
so then Osha and Yord have a fucking pass because she's like, oh, he's like, I made night. He's like, oh, I thought I'd never see the day. And he's like, oh, I did it 2 years ago. They're this little banter they're having. And then finally this other fucking Jedi bitch comes in and she has this weird like alien head looking like Don King.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw her, because it was on my phone, I thought it was like some kind of like helmet, and I could have sworn it was fucking Hawk Girl. But
Yeah, fucking Talk Girl. Who gives a shit? Hawk Girl and Yord. So then Osha says something here that it pulled me out. I mean, I was already out of it. The show sucks. But she said, Osha says that she left the Jedi Order 6 years ago.
mm-hmm.
And the skills she learned at the Jedi Order are not transferable to work, which is, I say, bullshit. You can become a magician, right? A lot of kids' parties or something. Well, fucking no. You can use the Force to do anything, manual labor. You can just throw these rocks or move this shit. You can do a lot of shit.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things you learned that are fucking transferable.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, the skills I learned in the Jedi Order are not transferable, and I needed a paycheck.
For what? You are living at the Jedi Temple. Everything's free.
How Star Wars people talk. That in Star Wars universe, that's not how we talk. We don't talk. That's Earth shit.
Yeah. Worrying about a paycheck for what? Everything. The Jedi supply everything. They even supply you with money. How the fuck do you think they get around?
I just hate.
You know what I mean, like the fuck.
Lazy modern day writing because they just take. They're like, oh, it's an alien planet. It's an alien planet, and you get to this alien planet, they're like, hey, dog.
Yeah, they are pretty
Pronouns.
Earth-like for aliens.
Alien
With
planet.
With all of
Call
our
me
weird
dog,
shit.
and That's my pronouns.
But my biggest thing, right, with what you just said, is nothing. You know, these things aren't transferable. So you're telling me you were trained. This was past tense. This wasn't you were in training. You were trained as a Jedi, but then you left 6 years ago. You're telling me that you don't remember how to use force pull, force
Nothing.
push. You don't remember any bit of your meditation. You
That
just
becomes-
simply out of your
that
head
becomes
gone.
relevant.
Never seen again.
In like 6 minutes.
Although you have the Mandalorian, where we have Sabine, who was previously trained or starting to be, and then all of a sudden picks it up years later, and magically she's perfectly still connected.
Don't get me
I
started.
wonder how.
I'm already
I
pissed
wonder
off.
how. You know, but again, nothing's transferable. Again, this whole show contradicts itself at every fucking turn.
Oh yeah.
So you remember a lick of fucking nothing from the Jedi Order, even though you were trained by apparently one of the most renowned masters they have, who we're about to talk about in a minute, because he's fucking hilarious too, because of all the stupid ass writing they have in the show. But it's really fucking ridiculous. But I
Here's my
digress.
fair part of this show, because Disney's all DEI up, right? They love, diversity and inclusion and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think they realized that they took a stereotypical racist thing against blacks and used it as a plot point. I haven't heard anyone talk about this. Only Vi thought this, and I've waited for the show to say it. The barkeep comes in and goes, "That's her. I see her. That's her. It looks just like her." It matched your. We got this description out of the entire galaxy. We know it's you because I guess all people with her skin color and hair just look the same, huh?
Yeah, guess so.
Guess so.
Guess so. There's only one person in the entire galaxy who could be black and with that type of hair. Period. It's just you are the only one known to record ever.
Yep.
That's currently alive.
All the black women they're looking for look the same.
Weird.
I thought it was kind of funny. But here's the thing. So the barkeep comes in and goes, "That's her." And I'm sitting on my couch going, "The ship."
Yeah,
Look
the
at
ship has logs.
Ask her friend.
I said the same shit.
Droid. Oh, I forgot I can't do that. I can weld and put out fires in space. I can't prove where she was. Fuck.
Right, but not only that, the ship has logs.
Yeah.
The ship has fucking logs. It has cameras, the whole 9 yards. This is fucking Star Wars. This isn't some primitive fucking era of time. This is the High Republic, as they keep calling it, the pinnacle of the Jedi Order and things like that in the Galactic Republic. So you think these spaceships would have some kind of camera system to actually be able to see what's going on, which they do.
And
They're
how
telling
far
me
is it from where
nothing.
she's at?
These Jedi do fucking nothing to do their job and to verify anything. They just go, barkeep, that's her. Yep. I remember
All right.
those.
Got positive ID.
I
gotta
remember
go.
that hair. Looks just like her. Now you're coming with us. You're under arrest. What the fuck?
Sounds like every cop.
Just by that? Yeah, seriously.
We got description.
Weird.
Matching, we got
Weird.
something matching your description. Oh, what is it? We're looking for somebody who's a woman, with hair between 4 foot and 10 foot tall. So you match that. So you're going. The
Yep.
barkeep is you. Okay.
Yikes.
Now at this moment, even though you might think your fucking sister's dead because you're little. At this point, you could go, "Hey, someone looks just like me." But I was here last night. I thought she died, but I do have a twin sister. I mean, no, it doesn't say that. Just fucking gets arrested.
Yep. Just goes willingly. Because it's an honest mistake, but no one explains why.
Why?
You know, hey, let's go
Fucking
check
why?
the ship's logs. By the way, the captain yelled at me last night. We can go talk to him. Nothing at all.
Here comes another.
By the
moment
way, the ship's captains, and their whole bridge crew, they are the Trade Federation from
Yeah,
episode 1.
they
Meaning,
changed
yes,
their
they
voice.
fucking have cameras
and they changed
because
their
we
voice,
witnessed it.
and I'm pissed off about it. I like their voices back in the prequels.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I don't like this
but
fucking bullshit.
they're all-
So
Mm.
here's something. So these Jedi, these fucking moronic Jedi, they think this bitch killed a Jedi Master.
Mhm.
You would think they would personally take her with them. No. They put her on a prison transport alone with no Jedi with them.
Yeah, here you go.
Someone who they believe just killed a fucking Jedi Master is being sent off on a fucking prison transport
Mhm.
all alone,
Right.
all by herself.
This kind of goes back into May with the whole a Jedi only draws their weapon when they intend to kill or some shit. Ready for this?
Oh yeah.
A Jedi doesn't pull her weapon unless prepared to kill.
Every fucking Jedi known to mankind.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, because in this show, Yord pulls out his lightsaber to try to use as a fucking flashlight in a cave.
Now, again, we're not against it because that's actually what most people would do. But again, it's one of those things where you know, they set the precedent that a Jedi only draws their saber when they're prepared to kill or whatever have you. Or
Right.
whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it is.
sure, whatever.
All the prequels, every Jedi literally pulling out the saber whenever the fuck they feel like. But also,
Willy-nilly.
Yord in this show literally whips out his lightsaber every chance this dude gets. Every fucking chance. I don't care when it is. He's just right on. Doesn't matter.
Can't wait till we get to episode 2 because that's one of those moments.
Yep.
So let's see. Let me see if I gotta fuck it. Okay, here we go. So we then cut to Master Soul, who I kind of like the actor. He's from Squid Games.
Oh damn.
I thought, even though I think I heard he learned English for this role, and if that's true, he's doing a great job.
Yeah. No.
He's the
Absolutely
only
great
person
job.
that has fucking presence, bro. Lesbian Headlamp's wife is the green bitch, Master Shrek. She enters the room where the younglings are at with Master Soul, using the Force to open the door. You see her do this to it? And I go, so either these doors never fucking open ever and you can only open it with the force, or she just did what all of us did at 8 years old at fucking Walmart when you fucking went like this, pretending to open the door with the fucking force because it was automated.
Yeah.
Doors are automated. What do you do? What the fuck? Why? Because you're 8 years old at Walmart. You're like, oh my God.
I don't know. But can we... we also got to talk about the whole aspect of him not being allowed to go on the mission.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get there. I'm following my own notes here. Okay, so this is very important. Master Soul, it's in the trailer, the very first trailer. He's telling the younglings to close your eyes, that your eyes can deceive you. You must not trust your eyes,
right?
But trust your instincts,
mm-hmm.
right? Which is funny coming from that motherfucker in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
So, like, but
absolutely.
My question was, so can I trust my eyes sometimes, or do I not trust them ever? Like, when exactly can I trust my, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when can I, like, if someone tells me the sun has risen, I go outside and I look up and it's a ball of burning light in the sky and I go, I don't know. Let me close my eyes real quick and fucking sense this. So when can I trust my fucking eyes? Doesn't tell me.
Yep, not one bit.
Useless. Again, it's funny.
Doesn't say a word.
Oh, but yeah, my favorite part, I wrote this little note in afterwards because I was like, I thought of it. The barkeep was literally like, it was the literal definition of like, trust me, bro. It's her. Like, it's her. It's his word versus hers, and she happens to be on a fucking a ship where she lives and works. He came off a planet to space and said, "That's her." How do you know?
Yeah. How do you know?
Hey, don't
how
be
do you
racist. Know? You fucking racist.
Yeah, I mean that's literally kind of.
I mean, fuck you racist.
God damn. But it's true. That's exactly what happened. Like,
yeah. Apparently, it fucking bring your kid to work day at a bar.
Yeah. No shit.
Thank God.
Whew.
Okay, so we now go to the prison transport where you see OSHA.
No, God, not this shit.
Oh God, I don't want to be here. Someone says, "What are you in for? You killed that Jedi?" No, I didn't. And then they go, "Whatever, I don't give a shit. Hey, we're gonna fucking break out of here. You want to come?" She's like, "No, I trust the Jedi." And then the fucking people go, "Fuck you, get fucked." Then I don't give a shit. This one weird fucking dude, he's like half dude, half droid, just goes beep bop boop bop beep bop boop and takes over the fucking computer chairs that are the fucking droids flying the ship, and they just decommission. Can't do shit. And then they fucking killed the warden droid like this. And I wrote, who caught them? If they can just beep bop boop and take over droids, and they can easily one-on-one take down a fucking warden droid, who caught these motherfuckers? How did they get caught? If they could just do this.
I don't know. I mean, if you can override the ship like literally like that, why the fuck are we waiting for her?
He goes beep bop boop, and then he takes over droids. I'm like, oh shit, fuck, all right, cool.
Like the fuck, man. But like literally, like why wait for her to do this shit? Like it makes no sense. If it's that easy for them, they would have done it at any point in given time. So
also, why is this made like this? Why is the bridge facing the fucking brig? And why is there no walls?
Yeah, no walls, nothing. But another thing is too is that if it's a prison transport, the Jedi would have went.
They should have.
They did.
Or
like all throughout the High Republic books, whenever there was some kind of. But yeah, but I'm saying, but like in the High Republic books, which is literally canon and 100 years prior to this, but whenever there's a prisoner transport, the Jedi were with them.
The writers of South Park, right? They tell you they were talking to college students in Denver, and they said there's two ways to write, or there's two ways people write in Hollywood. One's bad, one's good. The bad way is when you write something and the next word you say is "and then." Blah 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 blah, and then this happens, and then that happens. What you want to write is because. So you go, okay, this is what happens because of this happening. This happens, and because of that happening, you're telling a story with because. You're just showing scenes with and then, and that's what the show is doing. It's just, and then, and then, and then, and then, and then. There's nothing that fucking means nothing. It's just scenes in a order that kind of resemble a show.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, to be honest with you.
So after they take
Ugh.
over the fucking ship, the ship is now sitting there powerless in space. It comes out of hyperspace, by the way, hyperdrive, into asteroids. No one
How
dies.
Asher field fucking shields are
dies.
down apparently.
No one
You
dies.
know, nope.
Everything's
all
fine.
the
Thank God. We only clipped the asteroid. Thank God.
yeah, everything's bouncing around a little bit. You know, the ship's kind of spinning out of control because of asteroids, obviously.
Right. Yeah. Thank God. Right. So then they leave. They say, "Get fucked, Jedi girl." Who gives a shit? So since this ship is sitting here with no power, right? It's just going along. Their escape pod ejects with so much force, it spins the ship, opening a random drawer, and her pit droid falls out.
Yep.
Oh, how lucky!
Really? Seriously. I can't imagine how much luck this chick has.
They do a gotcha moment when she's, "Oh, I can't reach the droid. Let me."
Yeah,
Yeah. And then
and then she
pump
can't.
happens, and the droid just slides right to her anyway, and she doesn't use
Yeah.
the force. But
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't use force because she can't, because she doesn't remember apparently, even though she was trained as
she
a Jedi.
can't remember how to use the fucking force.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about that. Crazy. But past that though, she's able to get her pip droid. Hey, I guess clip a screw or some shit at the very bottom of it, of the fucking door frame, and voila, springs open. She runs to the next escape pod, looks back, and there's a murderer with a parasite thing on his face. It's
Yeah,
meant to keep him under because he's too dangerous.
too
What
dangerous.
does she do? She rips it the fuck off.
And what does he do? He runs
Pushes
away.
her out of the way and
Fuck, bitch!
yep, pretty much, and hops right in that escape pod and hits go.
And takes off.
And then she's stranded on apparently a dying ship because it's going down fast as hell into a planet. Everything's gonna crash and burn.
Now, the next scene, before you see what happens to her, or so no, I'm sorry. She is preparing for impact. She gets into a chair and the seatbelt and does this. I hope I'm not coming into this planet
In a ship
free-falling.
that is spiraling out of control, hit
Free-falling
5
from space.
asteroids, and free falling from space into a planet. Everything on it is gonna die,
Comes a ship and okay, cool. I'm fine.
Except
Not
for
even a
her.
cut. Not even a cut.
except for her. Why? Because she simply strapped herself to a back of a chair.
She's a main character.
Literally strapped herself to the back of a chair. That's where
She's-
oxygen tanks were.
She strapped herself with plot
You
armor.
know, the tanks that would go boom if punctured correctly. You know,
Oh, shit.
in a starship crash, something
My-
like that.
My plot armor fucking seatbelt came undone. Let me fucking just. There we are. I'm fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then just doing this.
Oh fuck! Oh god! We're coming in from. We're free falling from space. I hope we land softly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the ship hits, from what it seems like, hard as shit. She just casually
Hard as
walks out. Just casually walks out. She's fine. Everything's fine. No broken bones. Not knocked on. Well,
Has
actually,
she
no. I
listed
think
concussion?
yeah, something.
No, nothing. She's fine.
No, nothing. She's perfectly fine. Why? Because she strapped herself into.
Because the force, though she can't use
Plot.
it, is protecting her. I don't know. So now, after she crashes, you cut to a scene where the Jedi, Yord and all those dumb fucks, they caught the convicts. Whoa!
That quick. Their escape pod
Wow.
must have shot right into their ship.
So wait, so that means that escape pod that left the shit that was free falling, they must have caught them as soon as they came out of it, which means the planet down there, right there that you're above, is where that bitch is, but you take them all the way back to fucking Federation headquarters to go all the way back to that planet.
Mhm.
Ugh,
For the Jedi being in their prime, so to speak, they
they're
do
fucking stupid.
literally fucking nothing in terms of investigation. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you
If
what.
If I catch an escape pod full of criminals, I'm like, wow, where'd you guys come from? We're not talking. So it's almost like you're prisoners, right?
Yeah, a little
In an
bit.
escape pod, okay? I imagine you were on a ship, probably a prisoner transport. Hey, didn't you send one of those out not too long ago? Yeah. Matter of fact, those are the prisoners. Oh,
Hey, where's the other girl you were locked up with? She stayed on a ship. Get fucked, I yelled. Oh, you mean so she's on that planet probably? Yeah, probably. She's on a ship still, yeah.
all right, let's go get her.
Okay,
But
so we should never have left where we were then because we were right above it then, huh? Yeah, you guys are idiots.
yeah, pretty much. And apparently one of the convicts is Alex Jones. So,
I seen the videos. The pictures, I seen the videos. Hillary Clinton's a demon from the moon. So, Master Soul does the Jedi shit. And
or sucking a dude off.
What happened to the other prisoner? He asked her. Asked the guy. And he goes, she saved my life and I left her behind. Well, then Master Shrek behind him says, that doesn't clear her of the murder. No, fuck, asshole. He asked what happened on the ship.
What happened on the ship? Well, she woke me up from a parasite, lucid dreaming, fucking weird paraphernalia
Yeah,
thing.
but she's still a murderer. Okay, calm down. We're not asking that.
And I shoved her to the side and I yelled, "Get fucked!"
Get
and
fucked.
And I took the escape pod and left her there to die.
That doesn't prove anything. I didn't ask him that, did I?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But that doesn't clear her of all the murders. Bitch, I wasn't even asking it.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to find out what the fuck happened to the ship. Did she blow up? Is it gone? Did it crash somewhere? This is the things we need to know.
What the fuck?
Motherfuck, she's so adamant, like she's fucking guilty.
That doesn't prove anything. I didn't ask if it proved anything, did I, bitch?
Which, by the way, in 5 minutes she's gonna flat out change her mind. And go, she's love it, love that shit.
OSHA loves waking up from things because she does
Here
it
we go.
again.
Yep, number 3.
Well, now they're planning to go back to the planet they were just fucking at because they caught the convicts.
Yep.
And Jedi Knight Yord is fucking shirtless, ironing his robes.
Yeah. Well, right before that, right before that, you
Yeah.
have Master Soul talking to female Shrek. I have no idea what the fuck her name is.
Shrek, Master Shrek.
Master Shrek. All right. And he
So
obviously.
that's what I wrote her name in the notes.
Oh God. Okay. Well, fuck it. Master Shrek. So Master Soul is like, I should lead this mission to go get May, or OSHA.
Yeah, OSHA.
She was my Padawan, and she's like, no, you're too valuable to the Order. We can't lose you. But she was my Padawan. I should be the one to go get her. You're right. You can go. That took a lot of fucking convincing.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
20
Literally.
seconds of just saying the same thing twice.
Literally twice. 20 seconds in. Easy as pie. Apparently you're not that fucking valuable. She was just
Can
saying
I
it
go?
just to fucking
No.
yank your
Can I
fucking
go
cock
now?
real quick. You know what I mean? I don't know.
All right, fine. You twisted my arm.
Jesus
You can go.
Christ.
Can I go? No. Absolutely not. Okay, but can I go now? Yeah.
All right.
You twisted my arm. I don't give a shit. God.
You.
You always know to ask twice. I hate saying no twice.
Yeah.
You know, I hate to beat
that's
myself. I'll never say no twice.
Um,
what? The second Austin Powers? Oh, yeah. 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah. 3 times.
Yeah. He always tells the truth on the third one.
Yep.
Will Ferrell? Is that Will Ferrell's show?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
smells like
Yeah. 3
almonds.
times.
The bones
Where's
come
Dr.
through my leg.
Where's
It's getting
Dr. Evil's
worse.
hidden lair? Fuck you, Powers. Where's Dr. Evil's hidden lair? I'll never tell you. He's really going to make me ask you a third time.
Where? Yeah.
Go to hell, Powers.
Yeah. The one time he's like, fuck, 3 times. It's
Yeah.
it's starting
Oh,
to smell
man.
like almonds.
I fucking love that.
No,
That character's fucking
Comedy's
great.
bad because you gotta be put correct. You can't make those movies anymore.
No, but man, Austin Powers, fucking great movie series. Love that shit to death.
Okay.
My God. Hats off to Mike Myers.
I wrote OSHA has concussion visions because I'm like, that's when I said, I'm like, at least gotta give her concussion of her,
Yeah,
her
at the very
sister
least.
from her home planet of Brendock.
Yeah.
And then
but
they
I'm
recite Brendock. They recite a poem to each other. Ready? I wrote it down.
Here we go. Beautiful.
You're
moment.
with me. I'm with you. Always one. Born as two. As above sits the stars, and below lies the sea.
Like Paris.
I give you you, and I out loud I said, "You give me me." And when she said, "You give me me," Miss Page paused it, and we laughed for fucking 2 minutes. I said, "That's how bad this is." I said I thought of the most stupidest thing I could say, and that was the answer. Also, lesbian
Well, enough to
headlamp.
rhyme.
Yeah, well, that too. But lesbian headlamp here, man, she must have been up all night with this one because she just took the saying "as above, so below" and made it "as above, so the stars, and below lies the sea." Man,
Crazy.
that helped cure her fucking writer's block, I guess.
Crazy work.
OSHA then wakes up for a third time. Yeah. When she's having this vision, she asks May, like, she's seeing her as her, like, the last time she saw
Younger
her,
self.
8 years old.
Yeah.
And she says, "What do you want?" And little May says, and her eyes get all black, and she says, "I want to kill them all." Why?
Which
I don't know.
But which is false.
Yeah.
It's false. That line is fucking false.
And why is that, Matthew?
Because in the second episode, she says, I have my list. 4 Jedi. That's not fucking all of them, May.
Yoda's not on it. Master Shrek's not on it. Fucking George Apprentice
Yoda's
ain't
not on it. Half the
Fucking
fucking
Don
order's
King,
not on it.
Alien bitch helmet. She ain't on
Nope. It is Master fucking
Osha's not on it.
White Guilt put me in meditation. Master
Hey,
Soul.
hey. I
We'll
got
get
a whole
there.
song. for
Yeah, I know.
Master
I
White
love
Guilt.
that shit. It's great. Wait till you hear this shit. But we'll get to that. That's episode 2.
Jesus fucking Christ. We are an hour and 5 minutes on episode 1, and we're like halfway through.
we're at like 25 minutes in the episode.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like
42
25
people.
minutes. How you doing, guys?
Doing
Hello.
Please, if you guys have any comments, just type it in, and we'll read them out. Trust me, this show sucks dick. All right. Anyway. Oh yeah. So this is when Master Soul is now filling in the other Jedi. That yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, she's got a twin sister. Whoops. It done slipped my mind.
Yeah.
And York goes, I didn't know that's not in her file. What the fuck do you mean she has a twin sister? Or like, what do you... And this is why I bring this up. This guy, Master Soul, was just fucking telling me, training me to not trust my eyes. And then he then has the audacity to tell me that he knows May's dead because he's fucking saw it.
Yeah. But don't trust your eyes. So what happened is a Padawan that's currently on this mission with them. It is Daphne Keen.
Yeah, X-23.
Jackie is her name.
Jackie. I'm still gonna call X-23.
I know. But I mean, but Jackie.
Earl Logan.
After hearing May that May is her twin, and that's on her file, he's like, I just didn't think it was it was really necessary because she was dead. And so Jackie's like, I mean, isn't it possible that May could still be alive? And Soul looks at her and goes, no, I watched her die
with my own eyes.
But you said don't trust your eyes.
He literally says with my own eyes, which is why I freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. I saw her die. I watched her die with my own eyes. First off, you're a terrible Jedi for just watching her die. That's pretty fucked up. They didn't even try. That's pretty fucked. Like, really fucked. But on top of that, they land on this icy planet looking for Osha. They apparently find footsteps in the middle of a blizzard. I don't understand the time lapse. It must be seconds apparently, because a blizzard would cover tracks pretty rapidly. I would assume due to rapid snowfall. But fuck me, I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist, but or a climatologist for that matter. I don't fucking know. But on top of that, they follow these footsteps up to a cave. Soul saves her life because apparently she keeps trying to back up off a fucking ledge because I have no idea why, even though she already saw it was there. So I don't know why she's backing up anyway. She obviously knows who Soul is. I don't know why she's backing away from him, as if she's fucking terrified of him, whatever have you. I don't know. I don't know. It's
real
weird.
Quick. Can I show you a scene from a movie?
I love seeing scenes from movies. That's why we're here.
Okay, so it's
no, thank God.
you might think that I'm showing you a scene from the Acolyte, but I'm not.
No.
Brother.
Nope. I don't.
I'm not.
I was actually expecting something different. What do we got here?
How about The Fugitive,
Oh yeah.
where they chase them
How
down
many-
through like a small area, right? Ain't the one? Let's go this one. I want to get to the best part. Oh, is this where fucking Lesbian Headlamp got this scene? I didn't do it.
Oh man.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. I was waiting for Master Soul to say I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? Wow, God.
Richard, do you want to get shot?
Do you want to get
Fuck you, Richard.
yeah, so they literally just took that scene and just like, I like Harrison. Harrison Ford was in Star Wars. Huh?
Yeah, if I could throw it in.
Fucking lesbian head name.
Yeah, but again, so she's backing away from Master Soul and Yord, two people she obviously fucking knows that wouldn't hurt her or anything of the sort. For some reason, still backing up. She slips off the edge. Soul grabs her with the force really quick like and pulls her up. And she leans in and says, May is alive. And he looks her dead in the eyes and says, I believe you. Literally 5 minutes ago, you told Jackie she's dead.
Like
no
2 minutes
way in
and 48
hell.
seconds ago.
Literally, no way in hell she's alive. She's
seen it.
fucking dead. I seen it with my own eyes.
I synced it.
And yet this bitch
She's alive.
says
I
one
know,
line
I believe
here.
you.
One fucking line. And immediately just,
The person
I
who
believe you.
the only person in this whole group of people here that has the most reason to lie is who
Seriously.
you believe.
Right. The
Even though
murderer
you just said you
the
saw
murderer
her
just
lie.
looks, obviously they're twins. They look just alike still to this day for some fucking reason. But they look just alike. And if you are in the belief that her twin is dead, and she looks at you and goes, I didn't do it. Yes, you fucking did. Your sister's dead. You're the only one left. No, she's alive. Fucking prove it. I don't know what do you want me to do. I'm still
Seriously.
taking you in.
So
Let's go. What are you gonna do? Run? I just pulled you off the cliff from fucking facing near death. I can literally just do this, and lift you up and carry you back to the ship this way. Doesn't matter to me.
Did. You know, he could have caught her a lot sooner. I guess he was like, and then he could have pulled her back up a little sooner too. He let her hang there for a minute, like,
Well, it's obviously for
your
dramatic
life's in my
purposes.
hand, bitch.
You know what I
Alright?
mean? Like she fell over. He's like, I got you. He's like,
50 people here, 47 through
I'm back.
Twitter. In the chat, I put our YouTube channel. Please go sub up. We're trying to get the YouTube fucking up. For some reason, our Twitter always pops, but we're trying to get YouTube up. So if you don't mind, go sub. Love you. So the helmet wearing red lightsaber having person in the trailers.
Oh god.
One of my favorite YouTubers on YouTube, his name is Mauler. He coined the term, and he's calling this person Smilo Ren.
Hey, love it. I mean, the minute I saw the mask, I was like, cool. You got the whole idea from fucking Smiley. Great.
Yeah, I said it to you before. We broke it down a couple of episodes ago, and I'll say it again.
Actually reminds me of Pumpkinhead.
Halo ODST.
Yeah, no.
That's all it reminds me of.
I mean, it does remind me of either Pumpkinhead or the little the little scarecrow kid from Trick or Treat.
Yeah,
It
Sam.
reminds me of that. You know what I mean?
Sam.
Yeah.
So then we cut to a beach where you see May walking up to Smilo Ren, and Smilo Ren has a voiceover, and I wrote it down. So here we go. Jedi live in a dream. A dream they believe everyone shares. If you attack a Jedi, you will fail. Steel or laser are no threats to them. But an Acolyte kills without a weapon. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. First.
The Acolyte killed the dream.
Okay. So let's break that down, shall we? So if you attack a Jedi, you will fail. All right. Plan already out the window. Not doing it. That if that's your starting argument of, by the way, you're never going to win. Why are we here?
Right,
I don't understand. You have
go home.
no fucking confidence at
Let's
all.
go home.
I'm not following you. Fuck you. Next person.
Attacking a Jedi.
Oh, wait.
If you attack a Jedi, you will fail. Laser or steel does not threaten them. Yeah, I don't think I'm the person for this job.
You know what I mean? Laser or steel does not threaten them. What is she fucking carrying?
No, sorry. Laser or steel are no threats to them. She killed Trinity with a steel dagger.
Yep, a literal 3.5-inch steel dagger. She killed Trinity with.
I guess
But
that's not a
steel
weapon.
is no match.
Now we
It
will
poses
find out.
no threat.
Not a weapon. So I will. Oh, Miss Pedro, I wrote it down on the. She got ahead of me. She withdrew a dagger and said not a weapon on the board.
Correct.
So
because that Sith person says that an Acolyte kills without a weapon.
And-
Bitch is
yeah,
murdering everybody with
kills
weapons.
without a weapon. Kills. Now I will jump ahead a little bit to episode 2 in a second here. She does promise. May does. I'll kill one of these fuckers without a weapon, but not this guy. Give me the poison. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, and
That is
again,
episode 1. It took us an hour and 15 fucking minutes.
and I mean, we still didn't even nitpick anything really.
Oh,
we
hold
were
on.
just going through it.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta add my additional notes for episode 1.
Yeah, because there's quite a few. All right, so I will let you do one, and then I'll do one, and we'll kind of piggyback.
Okay. I think I said some of these already. So let me check my phone notes, because I did take notes on my phone while working. Because I'm a fucking Okay. The twins.
Like my light.
The twins separated at the age of 8 years old. The other thinks the other is dead, but they had the same hairstyle and same dyed red tips. Why? Because the writers don't know how to write twins.
Correct. And just as we talked about before, let's go back in time a little bit.
Yes. Then we're back in time.
Yep, the Parent Trap.
The Parent Trap with
Ooh.
Captain Lohan.
Yeah.
I never forgot that skit from fucking Robot Chicken. Miss Lohan, Captain Lohan. I love
But
it.
again, in the Parent Trap, the twins in that movie, or quote unquote twins, had different hairstyles. They
And
had
personalities.
personalities. One was a bratty little, and the other one was kind and generous.
Yeah, one was the snooty, let's turn up rich person. The other one was from the hood.
Yeah.
And like a better terms, from the hood. She's from the streets.
Yeah, that's
the
all.
city.
So she's a little bit more humble.
She's real.
You know what I'm saying? But again, different personalities, different hairstyles, because any natural person would have, they would want their own things. They would want to be themselves. And not only that too, but growing up, a parent would kind of differentiate the two by different hairstyles. It's typical with twins. So this show, they don't know how to fucking do that. So they are perfectly identical in every single fucking way, including the same hair since they're at least 8 years old.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, this is how she acts. Ready? This is her being May. This is her being Osha. That's it.
Pretty much. Yeah. No, I
That's-
absolutely agree with
that's
that.
That's all she got.
I think there's another time where she displays confusion in episode 2, where she goes from to more, and that's about it.
Actually, if you go back and everyone listening, the 50 people that are here, go back to episode 1. In the very first 5 minutes of the show, when she kills Trinity, Jedi Master Trinity, look at the fucking expression on May's face. She's like, that worked? Because even she's fucking confused of why she didn't use 2 fucking hands.
Yeah. So again, my kind of gripes, that we haven't gone over just yet, is the lightsabers look like absolute dog shit.
Yeah,
It
you can
looks
tell
like
that they're
a
light in
tube.
Yep.
And there's a weird glow around said tube. It looks like shit. I don't know what they did to it, but it looks fucking
effects
terrible.
in post to have like I said, I was not a big fan
It's meant
of
to look
Kylo.
more like a blade.
I was not a fan of Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I thought it was like
I
Not
fucking love his lightsaber. I love his lightsaber.
I think it's cool looking, but
The
practically
unstableness of it, I love it.
It's not practical, right?
I know, but I still love it.
Anyway, but at least when he's sitting there like holding it out at somebody, you can see the edges like they're like they're not straight edges. They're fucking. It's an energy
It's
weapon.
unstable. Yeah, it's unstable.
right? And it looks great, and you can tell. And with his delivery, just his eyes with that fucking red glow in his face, when he's holding
Right,
it towards
love
red.
it.
Even though the movies suck, there's little moments of like that. I was like, oh, that looks cool. In this, it literally looks like a light in a fucking tube.
Yeah,
There's no edges to it. It's just it's all clean lines, just a tube.
It's weird as hell. And the other thing I'm gonna go over, I hope I can find some fucking some images of too, is the lightsaber hilts. These fucking hilts are so goddamn big, it's not even funny. I don't know who designed these lightsaber hilts, but they have the same thickness as half the male porn stars. I guarantee it.
Whoa,
Like, there is no way in hell.
little Ron Jeremy.
Maybe. Probably, actually. I don't know who that is, but fuck it. Yeah, probably.
You know what? They should put that in the episode. Damn, your hilt's as thick as Ron Jeremy. Okay,
Like,
here we go.
I really want to get like a close up on these fucking hilts,
Look at it. Look
but I
how
don't think
clean the edges are.
Yeah, you see, again, like perfect example right there. But
And
zoom
look-
in on his hands. Zoom in on his hands.
How we zoom in is a control.
Control mouse wheel.
There we go.
And keep going. Right over there. Right over there. I
Oh.
wonder how.
That's as much as I can go right there.
Right there. All right.
Yeah.
Let me see.
We can see his dumbass hands. And how they're centimeters from the fucking laser. And I mean,
yeah, holding it
in
dumb as
23.
fuck.
Look. X-23 is holding hers like this. Literally like a baseball bat. Like this.
You know what I mean? Like there is quite a bit
Look
in
at
here. where
Jedi
I'm like,
Master fucking soul. Look at it. Look. Inches from the fucking blade. Your hand should be here. Not up here. This is not a baseball bat. You're not choking up in the ninth to get a home run to win a game. You're down here. Hold it down here. Because you know what happens when you hold it this high? And this maybe this is getting too nerdy for people, but I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm a nerd. If you hold it this high, it's going to be unbalanced in weight. You're not going to have control over it. It's going to be too front heavy. You're going to be like, you know what I'm saying? If you hold it more towards here, you can have complete control over the hilt and the blade. Too high, and it's fucking, and it's fucking, you can't control it.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. So let me do this.
What do you got? What do you got?
Here. I was just able to.
They put the words over his hand so people can't make fun of him. Stupid fuck. Also, can we stop do you see yours haircut?
Can you see this over here?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, extra zoomy.
Look at this shit. Look, he has to grip that thing to the point where, I mean, and this dude's not small. He's not a small dude. But if you look where his thumb is, it's at the very edge of his finger. The thickness of this saber is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It just looks like a weirdly crafted fucking tube. Look at her saber.
It looks like a
She
saber
can
that-
barely hold on to that fucking thing.
She's holding like a baseball bat, brother, like this.
She is barely able to hold on to it. This motherfucker's about to chop off his
Oh
own
my
goddamn
God.
fingers.
Right below his hand. You see how there's still part of the hilt that has grip?
Right.
You're supposed to hold it down there.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's
Dumb
fucking
motherfuckers,
absolutely
man.
ridiculous. All right.
And that's on director. Hey, put your hand a little bit lower.
Yeah.
You
But
look
as you can see
stupid.
here, this dude right here has the Qui-Gon stance. All right. These two are the same because Padawan learning from Master. That's pretty typical. And
Yeah,
then you
great.
have more of like a two-handed, like broadsword style, heavy hitting, lightsaber stance here.
Right.
All right. So I'm really curious to see how all these guys actually fight because we've never seen any of them fight because they just nonstop fucking martial arts.
The way this group of Jedi fight, this is what the battle would sound like to you if you were blind. Ow! Fuck! Ow! Ow! Fuck!
If you are
Keep
blind.
burning myself.
Yeah, keep burning myself. Ah, shit, my finger.
Ow! Fuck!
But again, my main problem with this is once again, if we're sticking to like the class per se of Jedi. So these two,
Or just common sense.
yeah, these two are yellow, which means that they are Sentinels, which means their jobs will basically have them far the fuck away from here. The Sentinels' jobs are pretty much like Delta Force, crowd control,
Yep.
slipping into civilizations, making sure everything's going okay. If there's a problem, they fix it, they rectify it, they move on. The Jedi Order doesn't keep track of them. They don't keep records. They don't ask them. They don't care. Why? Because they operate on their own. That's why Palpatine, a canonized book of Palpatine, was so afraid of Order 66 because he was worried about the Sentinels and what they could accomplish by themselves.
Right.
That's canon. That's an absolute canonized thing. So, again, we're moving away from that, tarnishing another fucking thing of Star Wars where these guys are yellow and fucking ridiculous because it's just gonna be bad. They're not doing their own thing. They're just fucking following this dude for some reason who has a blue lightsaber, which means that he's more of a fighter. Green means that they rely more on knowledge of the Force and more being in tune with the Force, so they should understand more about the Force. Yeah, you know what I
They
mean?
let fights come to them.
Right. I highly doubt that this is going to stick in any way, shape, or form.
So
inside
this
this
guy
show.
here should actually switch with this guy. This guy with a Qui-Gon stance, he should have a green saber.
Correct. Is that he has yellow. So again, it's
Don't go
just one of these things. But the lightsaber hilt's thickness is absolutely fucking absurd, and the blades look like shit.
Yeah, they look horrendous.
Like there's no actual glow around it, anything like that. It just looks very dumbed down.
Lights and tubes.
I'm not understanding why.
$180 million.
Exactly. Yeah, not
All right.
understanding why.
Let's get to fucking episode 2, huh? An hour and 24 in. Episode 2. Here we go. It opens up. May she got a kid to go to, and as it's labeled in the show, a local Jedi temple, like it's a fucking Freemason lodge.
Yeah.
Local Jedi temple 356. So remember, me and Miss Paige watched this back to back, episode 1, episode 2, right. So I'm already pissed off. So May gets this fucking kid to walk over to the local Jedi temple, knock on this little wall droid that comes out and goes, "Hey, who the fuck did that?" The kid looks back at May, and May goes, "Yeah." And then the kid looks back up at the wall droid and goes, "Hey, I'm over here. Come on." I'm like, first off, dickhead, it's not coming out of the wall. That's what it's for. 2, it's already looking at you, asshole. And then when he goes, "Hey, I'm over here. Come on." May then walks up and puts a piece of tech on the fucking wall droid, where then it short circuits and opens the door. Cut out. Why did you? And then she paid the kid. Just walk up to the fucking thing and just stick it on top of it.
Yeah.
Why are you getting a kid to fuck on it?
Or if you really have to use that door, literally just get on the side of the door and just
bang on it. Hey, who did that?
Who's that? Huh.
Gotcha, bitch.
But no, instead you get a kid for no fucking reason, and you do nothing but besides just walk up to it and go, "Scram, kid. Here's your money."
I was live tweeting this. So those who are live watching us on Twitter, if you follow us, I live tweet these things. I have a lot of really good ones. So I just want to read to you what I wrote when this thing happened. So I said, May gets a kid to wake up the droid that's in the wall at the local Jedi temple. She then throws a piece of tech on its head for it to short out and open the door. Just walk up and place it on it without the kid. Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much suggesting
Why?
yes, she is. Because they needed more time to spend.
That, brother, that's why I literally wrote my notes.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing that can explain this is that
I
they
said-
had to put more time.
My notes say May pays the kid for something that she didn't need to happen. Why? Timing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, you gotta
Okay.
have time.
May then enters the local Jedi temple, walks around it, walks by Jedi. No one goes, you know? Where you from?
Yeah, so
sensitive.
originally the door, things short circuits. She gets that. She's sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky, walking in the front door. Very sneaky.
Yeah, very sneaky. She sees 2 Jedi. She goes, and she waits. And she waits for them to leave. And then she just casually comes out of the shadows and just walks. And 2 Jedi walk past her. She's like, "Oh, what's up, guys?"
Yeah, literally,
And
yeah.
just casually walks past. Everyone's like, "Oh,
I was gonna say, don't fucking skip that part,
You-
motherfucker. Don't you skip that part.
Who was
she
that?
walks
That was-
by 2 motherfuckers.
that was doesn't matter. Fuck it. They're fine."
There's 2 dudes, and you know for sure the one guy lied. Hey, I hit that last night. You know what I mean? You know how it is out here. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But no one senses
no one
that
says a
something
word.
bad's happening. No one knows why she's there. No one's asking her why she's there. She just
Nope.
walks in the front fucking
And-
door.
And you would think these Jedi would know who the fuck is part of the temple since they've been there for a while now.
Yeah, you know,
Together,
it's the local
guarding
one.
the same shit. You know what I mean? You would think that they would know who belongs there or not.
Oh my god.
A random stranger, hooded, by the way, covering her face in a weird ass garb that doesn't belong to that planet at all, and just
I just saw
right on by.
I just saw another note. I just saw another note just now.
Mm.
If you had a Jedi temple, if you were a Jedi in a temple, wouldn't you not have an alarm system if something were to happen to the fucking droid in the wall?
Yep.
Nothing. So not even that. That's another thing I just thought of. Right on top of my head.
Yep. No alarm, no nothing. Everything's fine. She strolls in through the front door. She hides from 2
Front
guards.
fucking door.
Not sure why she hid from 2 guards. And the next 2 guards said nothing to her. So just casually walk through. Doesn't matter. So
Yeah, I don't know. Why did she do that?
Why even hide in the first place? The other 2 guards literally did nothing.
You
know
didn't
what
see
I mean?
anything.
Like literally, she hid behind a wall. She's like, "Oh, they can't see me."
And they're like, damn, I just saw a person. Where'd she go? And she's like over here like this. They're like, damn, she's gone.
Yeah,
She hit him
like
with a
our,
little Scooby-Doo.
like our fucking stepbrother at middle school doing this shit. Like, "You can't see me."
You can't see me.
You know what I mean?
John
Like,
Cena.
You know what I mean?
She's
But,
John Cena, everybody.
When 2 guards did see her, they just casually walk around by. They don't give one fuck. Who cares? Doesn't matter. What you gonna do? Hurt something?
Yeah.
Moving on.
She's got to hide from the Jedi, right? Because attacking them, if you attack them, you'll fail.
Yeah, apparently. Even though this is all she does is attack them.
So she walks around and she finally stumbles into a room where there is my notes say May finds a floating on strings Jedi Master Torben.
Yep. Good old Torben.
May likes to say we have unfinished business. Attack me, and then hits a pose like she's in Mortal Kombat because she does it again.
Yeah, again, this is her thing, right? She literally says, "We have unfinished business."
Attack me with all your strength. She even wobbles a bit like the fucking character selection screen.
And that's all she does.
Choose your
And
fighter.
every fucking time there's a Jedi involved that she wants to kill, she's
Choose your fighter.
come at me.
Come at me, bro.
Like, the fuck is this?
She just say that. So she then after Master Torben just ignores her.
Completely.
And we find out later that he can definitely hear her, so he just chooses to ignore her here for some reason.
Yeah, didn't give one fuck.
It's always funny. So then,
But again, it kind of also begs the question though, because he's meditating. He could feel her coming from a mile away because he's meditating.
Because he
and
does
hear her, and you would think that obviously because she couldn't attack him because of his mind box that he set up.
Hold on,
think that,
I wrote his force field. I know. I was up to 2 a.m. with that one. 2 a.m. I was up to. Fucking Christ.
So force field, but anyway, since he set up this force field around him to where nothing can touch him anywhere, and all sides, all angles, top or bottom, doesn't matter. You can't touch the dude. You would think hearing or sensing, my life might be in danger. You expand it.
Yeah, or maybe not stay in the same spot when she comes back.
Why not just extend it to be a little bit more so she can't enter the fucking room? And guess what happens there? The guards will hopefully do something now. They don't, by the way, but still, it could have. They wouldn't have done anything.
They didn't do anything when she walked in.
Yeah, it's I don't fucking know.
She
and then literally, out of the blue, you hear someone's broken in. Okay, how'd you know? There's no alarm.
How would you know? That's a good point. That's right down.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, how to find intruder? Where? How'd you know?
Yeah, which one? There's an intruder? Oh,
that's weird.
It's that bitch, ain't it? I fucking knew. I knew you didn't smash last night. You fucking liar. Fucking lying ass motherfucker.
I knew she looked weird. Come on, man.
Yeah, I thought it was weird, but I didn't want to say nothing. But like when I saw her first, she did this in a corner and stood still like she was frozen. I just like, fuck it. Maybe she's like doing a thing. I don't know. I didn't want to assume.
Yeah, exactly. We can't assume. Torben over here floating for the last couple of years now, and you can't, she can hide in the corner and cover her face a little bit. I think we're okay.
Floating for 10 years and not speaking.
Oh, that's right. 10 years of silence and floating.
Did he piss? Did he shit? Did he eat? Did he shower? Did he jerk off?
No, not one bit.
Did he do?
Not one bit. Nothing.
Okay, cool.
Not one bit. Cool. Begs differ though with that force field. Who was cutting his hair?
No one. It was all patchy.
But I'm saying, you would think it would.
Well, you saw stuff in the back. He's already balding, so maybe it just stopped growing.
Maybe.
Anyway, so she tries to attack him, and then she hits the force field.
Yep.
And then, so she punches at first, and then goes, "Fuck! There's a force field. Fuck! I can't get through it." Spinning elbow. Bah! Nothing. She then jumps off the wall, 360 spinning heel kick, and almost breaks her neck on the fucking floor.
I wish she would have.
I swear to God, like
short series.
She's literally, she's dead. She then hears the commotion that you said, intruder. She then escapes from the open skylight.
Yeah, kind of begs the question. You know what I mean? It kind of like once you see her escape through this skylight, you kind of start thinking, why the fuck do you use the front door? You didn't do any surveillance of the place?
Hold on, ready? Yep, bro. We are we're the exact same. I love it so much. I wrote this. If May let through the I put sunlight, but I meant like, the fucking whatever the fuck, the sunlight. What is it called?
Skylight.
Skylight. Sorry. If May left through the skylight window, why not come in that way from the start? If she didn't know it was there, she's a terrible assassin. No good assassin would walk in the front door.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Literally wrote that on my phone.
I mean, it's true though. Any good assassin would do some surveillance on the place she's going to fucking infiltrate to assassinate her target. By the way, she would have known he was in a meditative state, by the way.
Yeah.
Because she would have peeked down the fucking skylight like, oh shit, there he is right there. Wait a minute. Damn.
Yeah.
He's been there for a while. Is he meditating? Come back next day, look at him like, oh shit, dude.
I keep thinking about new things that they pick apart. Does the force field go all the way through the roof? Or
No,
it's
just a box around him.
Oh, okay.
It is like literally right here, like right above.
Yeah, sure.
Stops.
Because when she jumped off the wall to kick him, she got pretty high.
Yeah.
And she still hit it.
Like right by here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wrote my notes say, Master Torben is protected by a force field. No, for real.
Yeah, seriously. You know he is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A force field. You know Lesbian Headlamp was like, force field.
We got him.
I was up to 2 a.m. with that one.
Fuck.
Fucking moron. I wrote, May can't get Master Torben because of his force field, but she tries again and fails.
Yeah.
She then escapes through the skylight. Oh, wait. She also did throw her daggers at him, too.
Yeah,
and
she did.
Failed. So she did try everything.
Yeah, she definitely tried.
So when May jumps up to the skylight, a Jedi walks in as her. He saw her. There's no way, because when the way it's shot, you saw her leg, and then the Jedi goes in and goes and walks out. I'm like, you don't sense
video
her?
Game NPCs.
You don't sense her? You didn't sense when she was there before?
Nope.
Trash Jedis.
They really are, dude. They fucking suck.
I said,
Sidious would have mopped the floor with all these motherfuckers.
I said, May Batman's through the skylight.
Literally.
And she'll do that. That note comes out again later.
Yeah.
Osha wakes up again for the fourth time and tells the Jedi, Jackie, to do something on the control panel. And then Jackie goes, oh, lowers this one and then lifts it back up with another one and it works. She goes, oh, I guess you know how to pilot things too. I'm like, you just want like this?
Yeah, I do, because I'm a mechanic.
Yeah, I'm a mechanic, so...
Fuck's that even mean?
I have the complexion of plot. I have the complexion of plot armor. Have you noticed?
Maybe, but being a mechanic doesn't mean that you know how to pilot anything or know half the controls. You know how to change parts on the outside of the ship, so it doesn't blow the fuck up.
Shit up on the outside of the ship.
Yeah, PTSD shots on the outside of the ship too because of fire.
Let's see if let's see. How the fuck is there fire in outer space? Let's see if we can. Let's see if Osha reminds us of anybody. Okay, so she's a female. She's has a plucky, uppity, like go happy kind of attitude. She's a mechanic who knows everything,
including flying.
Sounds like Rey. Remember when Rey was on the Falcon for the very first time in her whole fucking life, and something was happening, and then she just goes, "I bypassed the compressor." Talking to the fucking guy who lived on that motherfucker
for literally like 60 years.
Yeah. They're just basically making them fucking Anakin, but just female versions because they don't want to. You can't have a guy. Wait, fuck, where my bag go?
It's not even that. You can't have character development to teach them these things because they have to automatically know it because they're better.
Yeah, because writers today believe, and I'm not kidding. Writers today believe if your main character fails at anything, they are a failure.
Right, which is false.
Which is stupid because Luke failed for 2 movies.
A lot.
Hey, I'll even say
in return, 3 movies.
No, I was about to say. I'll say, my man was on the other end of the lightning
for a little bit
in return, and it wasn't for his daddy feeling bad. He'd be dead. He would have failed his entire life.
Hey, old daddy, you gonna
that's
help?
what made him. That's why we beloved him, because it's like we could see ourselves, because we're fuck ups too. Like we're human.
Right,
we all make mistakes. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Luke was the epitome of it, though. Like that motherfucker made some bad choices.
I don't.
Yoda, you should finish your training. Nah, dude, I got this shit. Get some Bespin City. Fuck immediately. Didn't even stand a chance.
Yeah.
against Vader. Gets his ass kicked, lost a hand for it.
I don't want to watch someone who's perfect, knows all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
I
then
definitely don't.
I can't see my, because that's not me. Definitely ain't me. Ain't nobody. So how can I fucking, like, you know, as they say, and they like to say in woke, you know, Hollywood, I want to see myself on the screen. How can you see yourself? You're not perfect.
Yeah.
You never get told anything, but you know everything. That's no, it's not. It's ridiculous. And
Yeah.
It's not a character.
No, absolutely fucking not.
A character
Absolutely
is
fucking not.
built over time.
Yeah.
I digress.
I know.
Was OSHA flirting with Jackie?
I think so. Yes, I think so. Underage flirting.
Yeah, I guess underage. I don't know. I don't know how old Jackie is, but OSHA,
around 10, 11, because she's just a Padawan.
oh, she's a Padawan. So she's pre-pubescent, like 12.
Yep.
Let's say, or oldest 12.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sick. Love it. Well, I mean, this
Actually,
was
let's
written
find out.
by
Is
the
there-
former personal assistant of Harvey Weinstein.
Weinstein, yeah.
Lesbian headline.
Let's see. Star
I'm never
Wars
calling her real name ever again. It's lesbian headline forever.
Jackie.
So anyway, so while you looked it up, let me tell you what she says to her. She says that she's better company than a droid and more flexible. It's kind of weird to say to a kid.
Yeah. A skilled and studious Padawan learner, Jackie Lon shows great promise in her path to becoming a Jedi Knight. The Padawan apprentice to Master Soul is young.
You just read a passage about Jackie, who said a Padawan to Master Soul who is young. So she's 12 at the oldest. She's a child who is young, but she projects calm and
conducts herself with maturity.
So she's literally a young person who is more mature for her age.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, sweet deal. Good job, lesbian headlamp.
Yeah.
And then after she says she's more flexible than the droid then goes beep bop boop, and then she goes, okay, Pip's really flexible too. Whoa! So he can put out fires.
Yeah,
in
what
space,
the fuck?
He can weld and he can vibrate. I guess.
Yeah, I guess he
Prove
can.
Where the fuck you were though?
Man, oh man. Let me see if I can find anything else on Jackie.
They should change Pip's name to Bob, battery operated boyfriend. Wow.
Let's see here.
What? Where are my batteries? Up my ass. They're butt plugs.
Yeah, so it says here, how old is Jackie Lon in The Acolyte? As of episode 2, Jackie's age has not been mentioned in the Star Wars The Acolyte. However, given that she's a Padawan, we can safely speculate that she is in her teens.
She's in her teens?
Yep, her mid-teens, so around 12.
Mid-teens, so she's
12, 13, 14.
12 is not a teen, so she's 14 years old.
Yeah, either way,
Still
she's below the
underage.
age of 18.
She's
Yep.
underage. Yeah, she's underage. Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
no matter what. She's right
Cool,
around
so-
14, 15.
A 28-year-old woman is hitting on a 14-year-old fucking alien-looking girl.
Yep.
Good one, fucking I hate. Everybody.
Love it.
We then go to a scene where Yord is talking to Master Soul, and Yord says,
God.
OSHA escaped once. And I wrote on my notes, wrong? She crashed inside the fucking prison transport, you fucking moron. Is she supposed to stay in the crashed ship?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Episode 1. Let's go back. Episode 1. When Jackie and fucking Yord are inside the crashed spaceship,
oh God.
Yord says, no one can survive this. And then Jackie says, well, there's evidence people have been here. It's a fucking spaceship, you dumb bitch. Yeah, people were in there. You caught them, remember? What the fuck are you talking about?
You literally caught their escape pod. This was it. There's evidence that
People were
somebody was
literally
here.
in We watched their
You
crash.
don't say.
And then
You
Yord
don't
goes,
say.
here's my favorite part. Yord then replies with, scavengers, maybe. It's been down for 15 fucking minutes.
It's literally been down for maybe probably less than that, probably about 10 minutes. Not only that, it's a desolate fucking blizzard ice planet.
Remember
Who the fuck was around this spaceship? With only one set of tracks, by the way, which they follow.
Right.
Only one, but must be scavengers. Oh, only one guy, huh? Just rummaging about on an ice fucking desolate planet. Just fuck. Who cares? Fuck them. How'd he get there? Where are the scavengers at? How long have they been here?
Where are scavengers at?
But
Where the motherfucking scavengers is at? But I'm gonna tell everyone who's here to sub our YouTube channel.
We love it, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we love you being here. I'll tell you the full number. I think you can see it too.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the full amount of people we have right now?
We have 55 on Twitter. Love you all. Thank you very much.
We have 57. Yeah, 55 and 2 on Twitch. All right, here we go.
Yeah, yep. Here we go.
So, I just put in the chat to sub our YouTube channel and I put a link in there.
Love
That's where we're trying to grow mainly, but whatever. All right.
Yeah.
So then, okay, this one's a little bit of a long note, but just stay with me. Master Shrek, who didn't want Master Soul going to go get OSHA, who wholeheartedly thought OSHA killed the Jedi. Remember from episode 1 we talked about when Mr. Soul says, "What happened on that ship?" And the comic says it, and then she's like, "That doesn't prove she's innocent." Calm the fuck down.
Yep.
Right.
Literally to now all of a sudden believes she was innocent.
The Jedi just agrees with Soul because she has a twin. Because Master Shrek now believes Soul because he tells her she has a twin. Right? And I was mad. I was like, dude, here's what's fucked up. After Soul tells her about the twin, she then goes, "Yeah, we actually did have a report of another break-in with the exact same description as May or OSHA." Lead with that.
Yeah.
Why
Start the
is he trying to
conversation with
get
that.
pictured as a twin? You know there's somebody else because she was with them.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Lead with that. What the fuck? Why would you even write that as a writer? Why would you write that? She knows that somebody else tried to kill another Jedi, and she looks just like her, but you know where she was. Lead. Whatever. It's fucking ridiculous. It's so retarded. Ooh. All right. May has killed all the Jedi so far with weapons, though her master wants no weapons. May will kill one with no weapons. She promises to please the master. So it's like there's 4 you got to kill. Just kill like 1 without weapons, and I don't really give up. You're fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Just
Just one. Just one.
Okay, I promise. Just
You might want to include that in your opening statement, like earlier. You know what I'm saying? We were like, the Acolyte kills all, one out of many with no weapons.
Right. So at this point,
set the standard a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So at this point, May is getting a pothead to make her a poison. That's called the Bunta poison.
Yeah, Bunta poison.
We find out a little bit later in this episode that is native to the home planet of May and OSHA.
Brendock.
Brendock. Very good. Good job. Dumb fucking name of a planet. OSHA says that we use this for hunting. Okay. After she says that, she says, if the poison is distilled, the effects don't last long. So why would you use a fucking poison that doesn't affect long? So is it going to come back to life? Why would you use something for hunting that if it's distilled, the effects don't last long?
But not only that. If this is a Bunta poison from their home planet of Brendock.
Yep.
How does this dude know how to make it?
How do you know how to make it?
He's not from their planet.
How
does he know how to make it? How come they don't know how to make it?
Right, that's what I said.
How come May can't make it?
If
her
it's native to
fucking
their
home.
planet.
You know what I mean? It's her homegrown poison. Her daddy used to show her.
How do they have the ingredients? Because OSHA says the ingredients are nearby. On your home planet? How close is your fucking what are you talking about?
Yeah. This is native to my world. However,
ingredients
it grows everywhere around the universe.
So
but it's native to us.
Anyway, Master Soul, he sees OSHA's tattoo on her arm.
Disappointed daddy.
In the first episode, when we reviewed it a little bit ago, I said I hated the term that they used. They used paycheck. Hold on, Miss Page. They used paycheck, right? Because that's not a Star Wars term.
Correct.
She describes how she got the tattoo. She said this: I had a crazy night out with my coworkers and got a tattoo. I said, very earth of her.
Yeah. So very down to earth of her. Thinking about that.
And then I got a tat.
Bad decisions.
Very good.
Stupid.
There is only one fucking
Okay, what is it?
That
Miss B.
fucking tattoo.
Oh yeah.
At some
Robin?
point.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
At some
Miss
point.
Page said that that tattoo, like, did they both get the same tattoo?
At some point.
So you can easily identify OSHA.
They're gonna have to tell the difference.
Show me your arm.
No, soul, it's me. No, it's me.
Yeah, they're gonna do that. Yeah. They're gonna do that. They for sure.
Oh God, I only heard bits and pieces, but
It's gonna
goddamn
be-
tattoo for
There's gonna be
identifiable
a
markings.
double standoff. So it's me. No, it's me. I'm the real one. And then she's gonna fucking lift up her sleeve and show the tattoo, and he's gonna shoot the other one
Oh God.
because they're identical.
But,
Same haircut and
but
everything.
she'll get the same tattoo.
Yeah, I said, like, does she already have the same tattoo? Does she also have a crazy idea?
She probably does. I wouldn't put it past her. She knows they have the same hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? They were born with it. That's what it is now. No longer tattoo. It's now a birthmark.
Yeah. So May gets a poison, and she's going to use this because she can't kill Jedi without weapons at all or any help because she's terrible assassin.
Apparently.
So she gets a poison to kill Master Torben. I wrote he's still floating here. Now I know it's because of he's been floating for 10 years because of what he did, right? But he also, like I said earlier, he heard her because he hears her here. I would leave,
Yeah.
but he
I
can't.
absolutely would leave.
He can't fucking leave. Why? I'll tell you why in a second. So May comes back through the skylight now. I kind of like
Hold
the
on.
continuity
Hold
a
on.
little bit.
Hold on.
What? What do you
So
got?
we have to explain the Jedi, Saul, Yord, and Jeki, and
That's my
OSHA.
next note.
They are planning on how do we trap May? How do we do it?
That's after. That's
Whatever.
after this.
I just wanted to get to it.
I understand. It's stupid. We'll get there. And you can have the floor. It's all yours, baby. So she comes back in. She basically tells him, if you want atonement for your sins, drink this. He opens his eyes.
Well, directly before that, Matt, they're rushing over to the Jedi Temple because we know the target. It's Torben. She's
Yep.
coming back. But they get to the Jedi Temple, and the Jedi's like, wait, how do you know he'll even speak to you? He hasn't spoken in 10 years. He'll talk to me.
We're old friends.
We're old
Well,
friends.
This Mr. Soul must have a
Literally one line from May. Dude's like, I hear you.
I hear you. And he talks perfectly. Now, I don't know all biology, but I know
I'm
this.
not a speech therapist.
If you don't speak for 10 fucking years, your vocal cord is a muscle. He should sound like this. Because if you don't talk for 10 fucking years, you have to relearn. You got to go through speech therapy.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute.
10 years,
It's
just
gonna
go,
take a minute.
I hear you. No,
You know what?
fuck that. Dumbass.
Fuck it. This is what we're going to do. The Force protected that too. Fuck it all. Who cares? Throw that in there.
In between these two notes, I wrote fat fuck Jedi.
Facts.
They literally have a fat Mexican.
Yep.
Wow, Leslie,
They
fucking
do.
lesbian headlamp. You love your stereotypes, huh? All blacks look the same and fat Mexicans. Wow. Man, I think you're supposed to be diverse and all inclusive. It's kind of fucked up. Sort of racist. But what do I know, huh? I said, Mr. Torben hasn't spoken in 10 years. Mr. Soul says he'll speak to me because we're friends. And then he speaks perfectly fine. Either he's been talking or this writer sucks. Not talking for 10 years, you would have to learn it again.
Mm-hmm.
Master Torben drinks the green poison due to white guilt, I guess, is my note.
Yep. So hold on. I actually just want to show that that person there.
Sure thing, get brought up. Because I got to get to my white guilt song.
Okay. Just so everyone can see, we now all know that Miss fucking lesbian lamphead over there is perfectly a-okay with anyone, just anyone, being a Jedi, even though they have a strict workout routine and they're supposed to follow it every single fucking day, and they are very, very strict on all of their rules. Apparently, not this one. Apparently not. Who seems to be just an angry person, just manhandling children.
That's the kid from the beginning that said, "Hey,
Yeah.
over here, come on, look at me."
Look at this white dude smiling. He's so proud of
I
him for manhandling a child.
First reaction. Who is this guy? The
I don't
Renaissance nerd. Go sub him up.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
Yeah,
a poison,
yep.
you know,
The Renaissance nerd, dude. Go sub
yeah,
him
go
up.
sub him up. Yeah, he's I don't know if he's cool or not, but I mean, we pull up his
no idea.
shot. So fuck
But
it. I
fuck
gotta shut him out.
Yep, at the very least. But yeah, so now we have this dude smiling, looking down at his Mexican
hit him with a
Padawan,
stick.
who's obviously a little bit bigger, manhandling a
fat.
child because she simply knocked on the door.
Well,
She didn't do a fucking thing. She literally
paid.
knocked
got
on
paid.
the door, and she's being manhandled.
Got paid. Hey, give him those coins.
I
Run
don't
those
get it.
pockets. Run those pockets, homie.
Yeah, I mean, but I really don't get it. She's being manhandled for
Yeah, this
knocking
child
on a door.
should not be getting treated like this. You should try to talk to the child like, hey, you were tricked. You were deceived. You were lied to. And because of those lies, a Jedi Master was slain here. I need to know everything about the person who... Shit like that.
You know what I mean?
That's how a Jedi would speak.
Lay down.
This fat
what-
fucker's like, I got him. Look, can I eat him?
I don't know if it actually goes through it or not. If like the actual actions of him, or if he's just kind of chilling there. No, he's just gonna be chilling there. Cool.
All right.
So yeah, so there you go.
Okay. So, as I said, I have a song. I wrote 2 songs for this 2 episodes. I wrote How the Fuck is
Love
There 5 Now Space, and I wrote Why, and this next song's called Why the Fuck is he What? Why the fuck has he been floating here? Kind of sounds like a Jedi piano.
It does. It does.
That's why I
Sounds
like
good.
it. And when I say I wrote it, I mean I wrote the lyrics and I made AI do the rest.
Why the fuck has he been floating here?
Why?
Hasn't spoken in 10 years.
But we'll open up in one sentence.
It's fine.
Guilt has his tongue like a cat.
Yeah.
Vial of something green, what the fuck is that? Please don't drink that.
It was me on the couch. Don't drink that. Don't
Please don't
Please.
drink that.
drink it yet.
Please don't drink that. White guilt is a Jedi killer.
All right.
Facts. White guilt
White
is a
guilt
Jedi killer.
He's a Jedi killer apparently in this show
Apparently, man.
because well we'll explain why in our next segment. But white guilt is a Jedi killer. So yeah, he kills himself drinking the green poison because of white guilt.
Yep, pretty much.
He's
We
the
don't
only
know.
white person we've seen so far in the show, and he kills himself because of atonement.
Yep, of atonement for something we don't know what exactly happened. But I imagine, as explained in the first episode, there was a fire because she has PTSD in space about it. Apparently, her sister set this fire, May, and it killed her whole family. So my guess is because when Torben, right before he drinks it, he looks at it and goes, "We thought we were doing the right thing," and then drinks it, which tells me either A, they were doing something stupid because one Jedi decided to go off on a fucking rant somewhere, or B,
Right.
or B, they saw something and they said, we must destroy that. And then in the midst of it, or at least maybe the Jedi were trying to recruit too many children. May was like, "You're not taking my sister," and then poured fire everywhere. I don't know how you pour fire everywhere.
For
but
not
still,
listening
fuck
to Chris Gore's review, you're pretty on. Yeah, you're dead on. Yeah, that's what happens.
it. Yeah, I mean, so again, it's just one of these things. So
We have another segment after this. It's
We don't know.
called episode. It's called Star Wars Acolyte Episode 3 spoiler because I know a lot about the next episode and I can't wait for it. So anyway, let's pop back in.
that's good.
So I said, Master Torben drinks the poison due to white guilt, I guess. Master Soul only senses that Master Torben is dead or in danger when he's outside the fucking room. Because before, when they're outside the temple and May's talking to him and he's drinking the poison, no
I have a
fucking
huge problem
sense
with
is
all
going off.
this whole fucking thing. All right, so we have a group
Lion
of
knows
Jedi,
when Luke's
a
in trouble across the
whole
galaxy, but
group of fucking Jedi. All right, being led by the temple guards, Torben's personal guards, and they're walking through the temple. No one senses shit. He's already out of his
a
bubble.
Jedi Master, a Jedi Knight, and a Padawan. 3 stages of Jedi. None of them sense it.
No one senses a goddamn thing until it's too late. But the weird little thing is the bodyguard of Torben, been there for fucking at least 10 years, takes them on a path that is obviously longer. And then Osha has a little glimpse of her childhood fucking sister May
again.
run off into a little direction. She's like, May. And she follows it, but she gets there first. Why wouldn't the fucking guard take them that way it's obviously quicker. He should know that. He's been there for fucking 10 years.
Right.
I digress.
I have a note similar to you, but a little bit different. I said that Osha follows a vision of her little sister, which she shouldn't because she still thinks she's dead or could be dead at this point. The Jedi come into the room and Osha's next to the dead Jedi Master. They think she did it. Yord clears her because he followed her, but he's further in the room than she is.
Yeah.
She's here to that body. He's here going, no, I followed her. It wasn't her. I'm like, how did you get in front of her?
Yeah. Not sure on that one, but I love he like the Jedi dude, once again, they don't draw their sabers, right? This dude literally looks like goes, "Vroom, the fuck you do?" And
Yeah,
Yord just
yeah.
comes out, just I know, just his hands folded in, we're just, she didn't do it. I followed her the whole time.
So,
Dude, you just got there. For following her, you fucking suck at your job.
now, if you were here, I mean, a lot of people, because we have 57 people here now. Love you all.
Love
Also
you all,
up the
thank
YouTube
you.
channel. So, when you, I said earlier, when you write something, you have to write it as like I'm supposed to be seeing what the person's doing in this real world you built, right?
Right.
So when May holds a bitch hostage just to throw her around to go hide like it's a fake fucking video game, makes no sense. So they explain 3 times in 5 minutes that May used a poison. That dialogue wouldn't happen in real life because if we were in that room, we already know it. But see, we weren't in that room. So the writer thinks we're stupid. They got to tell us it was a poison. It was a poison. It was a poison. Because otherwise we're like, how did he die? He drank some like Mountain Dew and died. I don't know. No, we understand the fucking poison. You said it 3 times in 5 fucking. I hate that shit. That's horrendous writing. And this is the part where Osha tells them because she smells the vial. This is the good shit. This is the Bunta, the
This
Bunta
is it.
poison. And this is where she says, "If the effects don't last long." I said, "Well, Master Torben Pool, Jesus, I've risen."
Literally.
He has risen. But I guess bad news for him, it wasn't distilled. It was made in a haste by a pothead. Now here comes your part. I wrote, Osha tries to imposter her sister by wearing what her sister wasn't. It's like, Matthew, take it away with
God,
the fucking plan.
The plan to how do we trap them? How do we get these guys on the same page where we can catch them both? We have to find a way. So Sol looks at his Padawans and go, "How do you think we do it, Yord?" And Yord comes down and is like, "Well, what I think we should do is we should do this, we should do that, we should do this." And Jackie just looks at him and goes, "Or we could just use her. She's a twin, so she can go talk to him."
Yep.
Why was that just not Yord obviously knows they're twins. We just watched this. Literally, I followed her. She didn't do it.
Yep. It was someone else.
You know what I mean? You grew up with fucking Osha for
Yeah. Well, not
6,
grew
7
up, but
years.
you knew her for a long time ago when you were younger.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
So there are definitely things. And somehow, some way,
That's the best way you ever describe it. There are definitely things.
yeah, you know what I mean? But like your first initial response is to try to trap them. You have her twin literally right there. But don't worry, it's because he's a guy and he can't think straight and he fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But Jackie, a young female, literally half his age, can think of a better plan in seconds.
Maybe more.
Thank
only
God for
14.
Jackie. Yeah, true.
That's
Maybe more. But thank God for Jackie.
That's what I said earlier in the stream. I said, Yord his whole character is being dumb and wrong all the time.
Yeah.
Everything he suggests is wrong. Everything he says is wrong. Everything he does, he makes him look fucking stupid. But he's a Jedi Knight.
Right. And like back in episode 1, when Osha and Yord slept in the same room together, she's like, "Oh, you lost your braid. Yeah. I'm a Jedi Knight now. I don't know fucking how, my guy. I don't know how you even passed anything.
Facts.
Every idea is fucking terrible. You're obviously you were written that way, but it's fucking god awful. You're a
Jedi Knight.
goddamn shame And I don't understand how you became a knight. You should have never been picked up. You should have been left there as a child.
You are. Oh no. He's not a Jedi Knight with a K. He's Jedi Knight with an N. He does Night Watch.
Oh, that's what it
Just
is.
stays up and just.
That makes more sense now.
I will protect you. I promise. Good thing you already fucking moron. Right? They give him the jobs that no one need. Hey, just walk the halls of the temple. Just make sure no one comes in. I got you. I'll be the best. Okay, whatever, dude.
I'll be the best.
Right. So then she wears something that her sister wasn't wearing. She goes into the pothead shop and goes, "Hello." And the pothead says, "Oh, hello." And then Osha says, "Hi."
Hey. Yeah, hi.
And then he goes, "Hi." And then she says, "Hi."
Hi.
And then I wrote, he already knows it's not her.
Yeah, like, and he looks and he goes,
Fucking worthless. Hey.
"You okay, May?
Yeah. You
You act a little bit different."
you look like her.
And then she's like, yeah, you know, just
You
the poison. He's like, "Yes. Did it work? I made it just as you said. It should have killed him." And the Jedi are like, "We got him. He confessed." Why was that so easy? He
How about
obviously
you just-
knows it's not her.
check this out. Here's my plan. And fuck yours plan. Fuck Jackie's plan. Here's my plan. We roll up to the front fucking door and say, "You know who we are. What the fuck?" You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're basically the police. Just walk in the front fucking door. Why are
Now
you
we
trying to
know-
like?
So here's the
Why
weird
the hold
part,
on,
right?
hold on. Why are they written? The Jedi are written this show like a bad cop drama. Like wear a
Yeah,
wire.
No, they are. They
Like, what
absolutely
the
are. And again, I have no idea why. But again, they know she has an accomplice. They know what shop it is because the dude is not the same. It's not their usual guy. Just go in there and arrest him. He's obviously
writing
out
too,
of place.
That's not our usual guy. Who is that? Oh my god. What the fuck?
What
Why
do you mean? Dude, that's our herbalist shop.
Yeah. That's
Like-
our pothead.
Like somewhere she could have made poison? Yeah. I don't know why that's not our that's not our
Lesbian's like
guy. That's
old-timey
so
word.
weird.
Yeah, he's not our normal at the apothecary.
Yeah, apothecary.
It's weird. I saw him last week down at the haberdashery. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. It's a vape shop.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, shut the
So-
fuck up.
So you know that this is a place where poison could be made if the right ingredients were there, which obviously they were. It's not your normal guy who you normally see there, which, by the way, it's been 10 fucking years. So you should know. Why devising a plan anyway? Just fucking walk in there and just literally open doors and be like, "You know who we are, right? Right, great. Why are you making poison to kill Master Tarbin? I didn't do that. You gave it to May. Yes, you did.
You kick in the front door
Okay,
and say,
and just arrest him.
yeah, you grab him and you go, "What the hell?" You be like, "Son, you're an accomplice to a murder of a Jedi Master." Done.
Done. That's it. Take
See
him
ya.
in. Bye. Show's
No
over.
fucking hello. Hi.
Yeah, they literally go back and forth like they're
Saying
flirting,
hi.
and he's just like, "Yeah, you're acting different." And he walks up to her, and after some little mid conversation here, just a little chit chat back and forth about poison that obviously incriminates him,
Right.
even though he obviously know it's not her for some reason, but he still incriminates himself. And then Lee walks up to him and goes, "You do look just like her."
You look just
No
like
shit,
her.
it's a fucking twin.
But you're not her. But I have one last question. Do you taste like her? All right.
But obviously, this dude is just a pothead, whatever have you. But he does say to May, but before he gives her the poison, is, "Well, careful, peace is a lie," which is obviously the first line of the Sith Code, which people are starting to speculate this dude is the smiley face
Smile
Sith-
Ren.
Smiler Ren. Thank you, Smiler Ren with the red lightsaber. But some other people believe that it's something different. So we'll get in that a little bit, I imagine.
So,
Man.
Mr. Taco, you said earlier in the stream that this show contradicts itself all the time. Here's another point. Remember in episode 1 where Meg says a Jedi should only pull out their lightsaber when they're ready to kill.
Oh
Well,
God,
a-
yeah.
After they
Fuck.
kick in the front
2
door of the
minutes.
fucking vape shop, Yor pulls out his lightsaber, fucking blaring it like a fucking overzealous cop on a fucking pothead.
Yep. Literally walks in.
Shroom.
You motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Like, all right, dude, fucking. But they
The
have
Jedi
George
only-
Floyd number 2 out here.
And again, people are gonna say, "Well, he didn't know better." Motherfucker's a knight. Yes, he should.
Yeah, he's a knight. I mean, it took him a long time, but he's still a knight. You should know discipline.
For everyone's context, Obi-Wan was a Jedi Padawan in Episode 1 and a knight in Episode 2.
Yeah.
He wasn't master until Episode 3. You're telling me Obi-Wan in Episode 2 didn't know better than Yord?
Common sense
Like,
tells you
the
shouldn't just
fuck?
go in there lighting your saber up, especially inside of a small place. You don't know.
Yeah,
You don't know the elements. You don't know what's going on in there.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just like, dude, like what the fuck is this?
And that's not how Jedi. Now you posted a clip of the prequels where the Jedi were pulling out their lightsabers willy nilly, but they were pulling out their lightsabers in intense and dangerous situations. Like there was a time,
Right.
there was a reason to pull them.
Yes.
A actual Jedi would have walked in there, said
Lightsaber
what I
already
said
out.
very calmly, and said, "You are under arrest
and pull out the lightsaber.
you are the accomplice of the murder of Jedi Master Torben.
And
Please
lightsaber's
come
out.
with us. We don't want to use force."
Yep.
And
So
that's a double entendre.
At this point,
Force.
as you know, as that line comes out, we do not want to resort to force. Lightsaber hilts are already in hand.
Or
They're already in
you
hand.
said, we don't want to use force. You then unsheath it,
Unhook
like you
it.
show it.
Right.
No, you just
That's
show,
what I'm
hey,
saying.
motherfucker.
Like just the hilt. It's not ignited, but just the hilt in hand, just on your side. Just
yeah, hands
literally
on the
become
hilt,
dust.
just like a cop
And-
would. Hand on the
Right.
gun.
You know what I mean? And then the minute
Yep.
he's like, "Huh," and tries to do something, lightsabers turn on. Where the fuck you going, my guy?
If
We can
if
obviously
you,
stop you mid tracks. So
if you were to kill that guy, do you think they would also build a statue to him like George Floyd?
probably not, because he's didn't belong there anyway. So no one would care.
Well, George Floyd shouldn't have been there either. But anyway, Master Soul tells Osha to just let go of her grief. Fuck it.
Just
You
let
ever think
go.
about that? You like because she's pissed. She's so mad at her sister because remember, up to
For
this point,
murdering her
we're told
family and destroying her life.
May killed their mothers. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yep.
And
That's a
and
line,
she,
by the way. That's a direct
it's a
quote.
fucking real line from the first episode. She killed the mothers, the fire killed the mother, and the village.
And the village.
And
Correct.
the village.
Yes, everything. Her whole
So
life
when-
up in flames.
When Osha realizes that May's alive, all those past things reignite like motherfucker because she wants revenge. And fucking Master Soul says, I didn't know you would be this angry. What?
What do you mean?
She killed everybody. I thought she was
What do you
dead, so I just buried it. She's alive. I'm killing her. That's an
Yeah.
actual response.
Yeah, no, I agree with that whole response. Fuck that bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She killed my mom's, apparently. My whole fucking village.
My mother's.
My goddamn everything. Literally up in flames. And forced these motherfuckers to take
Including
me
herself, by the way.
in and try to force their culture on my life, apparently.
Right, yep.
To the point where I needed some cash. And so I left.
I got bills, bitch.
What bills we don't know yet, because she was a part of the Jedi, which means she doesn't have any because everything's free or it's already paid for. She had literally the best possible life in the best possible standing, and she ran away from it.
After
digress.
he tells her to get over it, bro. Fuck your grief. Fuck it. Master Soul then tells Osha to have faith in May, even though she's killed 2 Jedis in 2 days. Miss Page could not stop laughing when he said have faith in May, and I couldn't understand why. And after she was done crying from laughter, she said, "A day to remember. Have faith in May.
Yeah.
Have faith in me." Right?
Good song.
And I thought, and I started laughing. I was like, "That's fucking hysterical," because he kept saying, "Have faith in May," and all I could think of is now is a day to remember. Thanks. So then, Osha says, "I want to go out there," and he says, "No." Right? You're too connected to this.
Yeah, bitch.
Your connections to your past are will cloud your judgment.
You
He
are
didn't say
too
that exactly,
angry.
but
What are you afraid of me falling to the dark side, my guy? I haven't trained forever. I don't know.
the fuck say dark side pussy.
What
Comes
is
out of
this?
nowhere.
I don't even know. I can't even do this. I tried. Can't do it. So what the fuck are you worried about?
Right. Yord hears dark side. He's like, "What the fuck? What'd you say, bitch?"
Yeah.
Dark side.
Motherfucker. I'll come at you.
Just kills her. So,
Solve the
Miss
problem.
Page, I just went over the have faith in May. She's singing it now. See? So, Master Soul fights May
Yeah.
hand to hand.
So before that,
Go ahead.
just to give your soon statement's context, he calls out her name. Meh.
Meh.
And she turns around. She's like, oh, you.
Oh. I've been failing.
Again, not sure how we all know each other, because if it was like a brief thing, it's a very strong memory you have. But anyway, she throws a dagger, one of the daggers, at his feet.
Yep, she does.
Continue.
Okay, so then they start fighting. So Master Soul is fighting her hand to hand. Again, she's killed 2 Jedis in 2 days. At this point, as soon as I see you, it's lightsaber. It's on site. It's on
absolutely.
site.
Because you
killed 2 Jedi
already
Masters
known
on
for
site.
killing Jedi Masters.
I know you did it now. I know
Lightsabers
you're
out.
on site, motherfucker. It's on site, bitch.
Should have been. Obi-Wan with that lightsaber would have been
That's
out
an actual response.
Yep.
Actual human response is like, no, we try to have faith. Fuck that. Fuck her. No. Fuck it. No.
But again, during this
what's
fight,
that movie with Bruce? Is a cop out with Bruce Willis and fucking is it Tracy Morgan? Is that his name?
Yeah. Yep. Cop out.
Yeah, where he's like, no, hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah, that'd be me. The Mr. Soul saying, have faith in me. I'd be like, no. So then he's fighting her hand to hand. He takes her daggers and just drops them on the fucking ground.
As if she can't
Why?
get him back.
We've seen her use the Force already. You know she can use the Force. Either use them or chuck them somewhere she can't. Like, Yord is watching from the balcony with binoculars for some fucking reason. As soon as he throws them on the ground, if I'm that Jedi Knight...
Watching with binoculars, by the way, 15 fucking feet.
15 fucking feet. Literally.
Literally.
A balcony
He's
at
up
a
here.
fucking a play.
Like literally, he's up here on a balcony looking down the fight. So
he's in the Abraham Lincoln seat.
All right, so they are fighting here. Literally just like and he's
That's
on the
it.
same level, literally 5 feet away.
So
He's
if
sitting there like,
what the fuck?
what's going on?
Every time I say Abraham Lincoln seat in the theater, all I think about
All
is
I think about is the whitest kid you know.
whitest kids you know.
Yep.
Yeah. Mr. President,
Fucking
who
love
said
it.
that? Who said that, you fat motherfucker? You skinny ass string bean? Calm down. All right. I can't believe that guy died, Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So if I'm the Jedi Knight that's there watching my Jedi Master fight, as soon as he drops the daggers in front of him, I'm taking them with the Force. Now, Yord does take them
Correct. Well,
After.
he takes one.
where he dropped. He took that. I'm like, I hear a little yelled at like midnight. Thank you. But as soon as it hit the ground, they would have been in my hand with my Force into my
absolutely.
pocket. Fuck that.
Absolutely.
I got my dude's back.
Mm-hmm.
Yord sucks because he's written that way. Because I think the guy Charlie Bennett, he's an idiot. He doesn't know Star Wars, but I think he actually is not a half bad actor. If they gave him actual like good shit to do, I think he'd actually could be a star in the show.
I actually like him. I really do. It's such a fucking
I
shame.
hate the dumb shit.
It's honestly such a fucking shame that they make him fucking retarded.
On purpose? Yeah, you did it on purpose.
Yeah,
you have
like
Jackie, who's
on
a
purpose.
apprentice, talking down to him.
Yeah,
And she talks
like-
down to Master Soul.
I'm like, dude, like, I actually like him as a character. I do, and I think he would be fucking awesome if he was in George Lucas's Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's just point blank.
I bet you $1 million lesbian headlamp thinks in her head she's writing a
George
Yord
Lucas. Yeah.
like Anakin was in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, I could see that.
I
but
fucking
again,
bet you she just like that, dude.
but again, you know,
I'm writing Anakin
differences. Main one, Anakin Padawan. You're Jedi Knight. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn.
Fuck, man. This show fucking sucks. 2 hours, 18 minutes, and we're
I
almost
know.
done the second episode. And we still got one more episode to talk about. That's coming on
Yeah,
Tuesday. What the
episode
fuck?
3. But again, but you know, this entire fight, Soul is not even trying. It's very fucking obvious.
Just like
she's
Trinity.
not landing. Just like Trinity, she's not she's not landing a single blow on him. He's
asking her
fucking
questions.
with her.
Who trained you?
Yeah.
God, you're fucking terrible. Who trained you?
Literally, watching this fight, I was like, cool. I'm glad I get to rewatch Neo versus fucking Morpheus. Yay.
Oh, this is the same fight from the first episode.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, woo, 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 still in the Matrix. No lightsabers yet. Because why? I don't know. She's a known assassin at this point. Murdered 2 Jedi Masters. No lightsabers. Not
On
fucking
site.
one. Nope. Not one. I would have just immediately
If you're gonna
lightsaber out.
If you're
Fuck
gonna
you.
write them like police, write them like police then, because police also have when you become most wanted, eventually you get a tag called dead or alive.
Well,
DOA.
It's not
A
even that.
different DOA.
You murdered 2 people. The call that gets put out is suspect is 4'11", about 100 pounds, African American female, is known to use deadly force, has weapons, is to be considered hostile. Immediately that gets put out.
Deadly
Every cop that
force-
sees you is automatically, hey, stop
Yeah.
moving.
What-
Do
after-
not
after
fucking
that,
move.
After that, you'll hear deadly force is authorized.
Right.
So if you
And
see
again-
him and he goes for anything, you can kill him.
Right. So again, he meh. She looks at him, no lightsaber, no nothing. No, we're just gonna try to trust what? Trust what? She murdered 2 people.
We can't trust your eyes,
Yeah, can't trust your eyes, even though
even though he did
you,
twice.
you said that you did already
Remember,
twice.
he saw May die, and then he
Yeah.
believed Osha that she wasn't May because he sees her. Okay.
Yep.
So I
Weird.
bet you $1 million. No. I'll bet you $1 as a little gentleman bet, right?
Mhm.
$1 that they don't count the Master Torpin kill because he drank it himself.
Yeah.
I bet you somebody
Yeah,
argues
yeah.
that. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so
Theoretically, they're not wrong.
yeah,
Stop it.
Stop it.
It's self-inflicted.
stop it. White guilt.
White guilt.
I said May had another dagger up her upper sleeve again. Another
Another one.
Jedi Master can't sense this sliding down her sleeve. Oh shit! Just keep looking that way, old man.
But again, hands behind her back.
Yep. Like a little kid. Like, Rebecca, did you take the cookie from the cookie jar? No. Let me see your hand. And they do the thing where they switch to the other hand and go, okay, no, let me see the other hand. And they switch back and they go, see? And they go, let me see both
Yeah.
hands at the same time. No, I don't want to. Because you stole a cookie, didn't you?
Same
No.
shit.
Same shit.
Same
Because
shit.
she always goes behind the back and then slides it down the sleeve. It's like, you got up your sleeve, don't you? No. Yeah, you did this twice. Okay. As soon as her hand
See what
goes
you're doing.
as soon as her hand goes behind her back from now on, I'm killing her.
Immediately.
So the good thing for Master Soul is though he pushes her down and keeps her down with the Force. He then tries to look into her brain to see who Smilo Ren is, and then he says he doesn't even he didn't even tell you who he is. You couldn't tell me who he is if you wanted to. This is all misdirection. I'll explain later why. But then she breaks out of it. How?
Yeah.
Why? Who cares? That's literally what I wrote. Why? How? Who cares?
Yeah. But again,
Why
Jedi
how'd she break out of
Master
it?
to barely trained person who's just getting lucky at this point can break out of his hold.
Literally getting lucky. Yeah, that's a perfect way to describe it. She is lucking her way
She
through
is
this.
not good at her job at fucking all.
No,
She's just literally getting lucky at every turn.
every fuck. Dude, you're so right, dude. I that's a good way to describe it. She's lucking her way through life.
Like literally, she's to play D&D. She would have all the god rolls. I don't know how else to explain it. Like it's fucking ridiculous at this point. Like she has no skills at all besides knowing the basics of hand-to-hand combat because no one takes her seriously in hand-to-hand combat. The 2 Jedi she fought literally treated her like
Toyed
a
with her.
child and just
Yeah.
fucked with her the whole time.
Literally, they just fucked her. Like
Yeah,
I said, as Master Soul was fighting her, he's like, "Oh my god, who trained you?"
Yeah, he's like, dude, who trained you, dude? One hand behind his back. He's like, dude, what is this?
Yeah, they're using Force Fu.
Stop. Fuck, dude.
Remember, we thought we came up with that term as a joke. Oh, it's Force Fu, and then we looked
Oh,
it up,
yeah.
and it's actually called fucking Force Fu.
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus
yeah,
fucking Christ.
so original, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, Leslie Headlamp. Or sorry, I use her dead
Lesbian
name.
headlamp.
Lesbian Headlamp. I didn't mean to dead name you there, lesbian. So, all right. So, this shit fucking sucks. So,
This shit fucking.
Jackie comes over with a fucking police helicopter. I mean, a Jedi helicopter. I mean, a Galactic Republic helicopter. Spotlights on her, and literally like a fucking cop show. We got you surrounded. Put your hands up. Come in peacefully. And May Batman's. She
Yeah.
uses force push on the dirt,
Dirt.
and then goes.
And
But this is my favorite part of the whole series. After she does that and
this,
runs away,
this is so far my most favorite scene, and I'm so glad it happened because every time this happened with Batman, I'm like, nothing bad ever happens to dude, like at all, like
he
nothing
never
at
turns
all.
wrong.
Just, you know what I mean? Like,
She Batmans by forcing dirt up into the air, blinding everybody, runs away, turns a corner, and gets ran over.
fucking great. I love
Gets
it.
hit by a fucking car.
Yep, I love it. The reason why I love it is because it actually is pretty fucking realistic. Because that shit happens. She's trying to get away. Her senses are all off, whatever have you, and turn the corner, gets hit. Fucking love it because that's what actually probably happened inside of a busy city.
Right.
I do like that a lot. But no pain, no nothing, no broken anything.
Yeah,
She's
she's
fine.
run over by like I guess I could call like a hovercraft or some shit, like almost like a
Land
speeder. Yeah, land
Yeah.
speeder.
Yeah,
And
land
then just gets up and just continues running. This is when
speeder. Yeah,
this is when OSHA sees her. May looks at her and goes, "Oshi," because during the fight, Master Soul is trying to tell her your sister's alive, and she's like, "No, she's dead. I saw it with my own eyes." I'm like, "Hey guys, what's all with the trust with your
Again,
eyes?
stop the
The
trust with
fuck?
your eyes.
Trust with
I
your
thought we
eyes,
said this
asshole.
to you already.
This fucking guy told you already. Go back to the first episode." So she doesn't believe it. Then when she sees her, she goes, "Oshi." And Miss Page put up a good point to me yesterday about it. Bitch, you started the fire. If you
Yeah.
thought she was dead, it's your fault. You have the audacity to get mad when someone's like, "Hey, she's alive." No, she's not. I watch her die. But you're also not taking accountability for it.
But again,
Go
this
fuck
is why
yourself.
I say this is not her starting the fire. It's presumably that
shit.
because she was just there inside the vicinity when the fire happened. So like,
Yoshi. Sorry.
why would you do this? In all reality, it's going to be something that the Jedi did. 'Cause the Jedi have to be bad inside of this, inside the series. They are the bad ones here. So the Jedi have to start something, and May's just going to be trying to put it out, trying to stop it, and it goes up, and she's there.
And she uses the
blade.
Force and spreads it.
Yeah, on
I
accident.
got
some
bad
shit.
news
But
for you.
she
'Cause
will-
actually-
but
I actually
she
know what
will be
happens,
blamed.
and you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
So anyway, now okay. On this show, sometimes I will inject my personal how I would write it type of thing, right?
Yes.
So OSHA sees her sister. Her sister goes, "Oshi, Yoshi." She then shoots a stun gun at her sister and misses twice on purpose. Those
Yep.
minutes earlier, Master Soul was like, "Oh, I didn't know you'd be this mad. You want revenge." Oh, that's so. How do you write this without them seeing each other yet and her missing on purpose? When OSHA finds out when she's talking to Master Soul that her sister's alive and on a planet, and she gets all pissed off, and she's like, "I want to be the one to go out there." Master Soul can say, "No, you're not going out there. Your heart's full of revenge," and then they lock her up in a room so she can't get out. So that way, when May gets hit by the car and steals a speeder, she just rides off.
Yeah.
And that way, when Master Soul comes back, and then OSHA's like, "Where is she?" And he's like, "She got away." And she's like, "This is why I should have went. This is what." And then it's called a conflict, and that's something
Yeah.
you can build on to build character.
Yeah, and like that, it stops May from seeing OSHA in the first place.
And missing twice on purpose.
Yeah, but
Like an
again, that's
asshole.
the whole point of OSHA and May seeing each other. May's whole motive is my sister's dead because of you. I'm coming to kill you. I went down this path because you killed my sister. Your sister's now alive. That's all null and void.
Yep.
What are you
Oh,
fighting
shit.
for now?
My bad. We cool?
You know what I'm saying? But what are you fighting for now? Your sister's alive. You just saw her. So all of your history and trying to kill the Jedi should be over now. Just turn yourself
Right.
in. Go to your sister. See her. It's all over now. All your problems are now gone.
Right.
So what happens now? You can't sit there and say that she's after Jedi for killing your sister. You just saw her. She's alive.
Yeah.
What
100%.
now? You now
100%.
need a new fucking motive to go kill the other two Jedi.
That's a really good point. Miss Page, Matthew said once May sees OSHA, her whole purpose for killing the Jedi is now null and void. But no, because she's not. Her sister ain't dead.
Yeah, and she physically sees her.
So like a good chunk of that reason why you're killing these people for them atoning for what they did, quote unquote, is still alive. So what are you fighting for now?
Yeah. So now you have to
Your
write in
mommies?
a brand new reason to kill the Jedi.
Yep, and we'll probably get that expedition dump from Smilo Ren, but we're not going to get that reason in next week's episode on Tuesday because Tuesday is a flashback. Let me get to my additional notes, and we'll get to fucking episode 3.
Yeah.
So, my additional notes for episode 2, I wrote: if May and OSHA had the poison for hunting as kids, why would they need someone else to make it for them?
Sure.
I already read this one, but I'll read it again. If May left through the skylight window, why not come in that way from the start? If she didn't know it was there, she's a terrible assassin. No good assassin would walk in the front door. And the other one I already said during the podcast is Master Torbjorn has been floating here for 10 years. Did he pee? Did he poop? Did he eat? Did he jerk off?
You probably know to all of it.
Did he
I
do
know
anything?
all
Like,
of it.
you know, how's he?
He
Whatever.
just flowed there forever. But my
Gives a
whole
fuck.
thing with Smilo Ren and May,
I love
is
that.
she's gonna go back to him and be like, my sister's alive. We can stop this. He's gonna fucking force choke her and pull her in and go, no, we fucking ain't, dude. You belong to me.
Yeah,
We ain't
motherfucker.
stopping. We're gonna finish this out. And that's where her hatred and her plan to overthrow him comes into play. That's her new purpose. Is I'm still gonna kill these guys so I don't die. But
Yeah.
my goal is to kill you and take your spot. Fun fact, if she can kill him, I'm fucking done. Because she's not trained at all. She knows how to use force push. Whippy. And
Right.
pull. Wow.
Okay.
She literally
So-
got manhandled by the force. Stasis, so she couldn't move, and then had her mind read. She's not trained at all. She can go fuck all. I don't care. Let's move on.
I'm gonna turn this song off because what we're gonna do is instead of me telling you,
Yeah, okay.
Chris Gore of Film Threat and his partner Ali Ng, right? Chris was on Neurotic's Nooner on Wednesday saying, "Use our shit, tell people it's us, but you can react to our clips." So I said, "All right, Chris, I'll take you up on that." And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna react to the clip. So this is Chris Gore, Outing. They have seen the first 4 episodes because they've been doing this for a long time. They get advancements like this. So he's gonna break down episode 3 for y'all. It's 15 minutes, and I want you to listen to this fucking garbage.
Yep, and don't forget to go and sub up to Film Threat. Thank you so much for allowing everyone to
please.
use your clips.
Chris Gore said we can use the clips. We just have to react to them and just don't steal them. Obviously, don't be a douchebag.
All right,
Film
sound?
Threat.
Is there sound yet?
Oh, sorry. I gotta click the.
Yeah, the share sound.
3
Okay, okay.
of the Acolyte is going to break Star
Love his Film Threat shirt in the font of Back to the Future.
Wars with a complete redefinition of the Force.
Redefinition of the Force. That's one.
As we go now, you've gotten to the story at this point. The 2 sisters, one, they were both thought dead. The 2 sisters, now one evil, working for a Sith Lord, basically assassinating Jedi. Another one, just a humble life. She's a former Jedi, and she's working as a mechanic or a mechanic,
Neck.
Let's just say a
And these-
failed Padawan.
a failed Padawan. But now we
Facts,
go back
facts.
16 years into the past.
Fucking
Where
failure.
we see the story of the 2 young sisters. We open on an idyllic tree in the middle of a perfect, beautiful planet where there are little like birds floating, and they're using the Force to kind of play with these birds, the 2 sisters, who have a kind of
Which is fucking hysterical, by the way. If we were kids,
Called
and
animal.
yeah, but if we were kids and we could use the Force, that's shit we would do. We would like fuck with the dogs that we had and shit, like
Yeah, true.
take their water away from them and like throw it in their face, like drink that, bitch.
a weird childlike rivalry, and they're being raised by a coven of witches, all women.
That's what a coven is, Chris.
Ah, dude.
A coven of
like-
witches are
The
are
witches
all.
are like Dathomir, dude?
I just thought it was funny that Chris Gore said like they're being raised by a coven of witches, all women. I mean, that's what a coven of witches are, though.
This is
They're
true.
all women.
This is true.
I love Chris. He just had a stroke. Leave him alone.
And we meet their mother, what's her
Their
Kirill.
mothers. Their mothers.
No, wait. You meet
Oh.
the first mother Kirill.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh
and
coffee.
that mother brings them and says, "Hey, what are you doing here? You're too far from our sanctuary. Come back." And then they meet the matriarch of the coven of witches.
So
Interesting.
you're in the opening bits of episode 3. You're gonna see the 2 girls using the Force to fuck with birds,
Mm-hmm.
and then you meet one of their moms, who is a witch in a coven, and these people are going to redefine the Force of what the Force is.
Let's get it.
played by, let's see, her name
Jodie
is
Turner.
Jodie Turner Smith. She's Mother Anastasia. Mother Anastasia.
Anastasia.
So these are the
It's fun to say.
two mothers who bore these twins, and they are as you get into you meet this whole coven of witches, and their whole philosophy is a little different than what we've been told the Force is. Alan, take it from there.
Yes, because life is connected through a thread. And by pulling on that thread and pushing on that thread, you are able to tap into powers.
The Force is a thread.
No longer just an ominous force that binds everything together.
Yeah, not the Force, as I always knew it. I was a kid before Metachlorians. It was just basically like just like the universe, like the essence of the universe all around you.
Right.
Everything had force,
Like-
and
just like
flowed
gravity.
through it. Right.
Just like gravity. It exists. It's there. But it holds everything perfect.
Right. Or even like it flows through every living being. Just some people can't tap into it because it's the essence of the universe in a way. And then if you train hard enough in it, or if you're chosen by it, like Anakin, you can use it to manipulate your surroundings in
Right.
powerful or dangerous ways. Now it's a fucking thread. Someone made a joke and said, the Force is a thread that you can pull on, and you pull on that thread until the tampon pops out, and then you pull on another thread.
I mean, why not at this point?
Oh yeah, right.
Fuck it.
Powers that can help defend you, powers that can help you in fighting. But one is not strong enough, but two is stronger. But stronger than two.
So
sorry.
a force dyad.
Sorry.
again.
That's
That's
exactly
where-
so.
Let's go back real quick.
I
I went,
Stronger than two, strong enough. But two is stronger. But stronger than two are many.
Legion.
Yep. Absolutely. It's
But yeah,
literally
the Force dyad. They're doing it again. They're doing the
Yeah.
Force dyad again.
The force dyad. Together, they are yin and yang. They are the perfect. They are everything. Here we go with fucking sending lightsabers through the force again.
I swear to God,
That was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
really fucking stupid. Really, and you're talking about a fantasy world too. And then, but here's the thing: George Lucas was so genius in writing and building his own world that, like, when we see something like a Force trade through the minds of a physical object, we go, "That's fucking stupid. That would never happen." Because that's how well George Lucas built his world. We
Right,
know
but-
what's possible.
But even Kylo Ren in Rise of Skywalker, in the final moments when he's fighting Palpatine's guards, and they both do this, and he pulls out her lightsaber, he's sorry. Kind of happens. My bad.
Yeah, what if he just steals it without
But
knowing it?
like literally, like Kylo's like back in the corner. He's like, and they start surrounding him. He puts his hand behind his back, and then so does Rey. And then he whips out a lightsaber, and he's just kind of casually like standing there. He's just shrugs, like, sorry,
Right.
this kind of happens. So, my bad.
I,
But
I,
we can fight now.
I kind of wish going back. I wish just for a joke I could put into that movie that he puts his hand behind his back and then mutters, "I hope this works."
Maybe like, oh God, please, 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 please,
He's
please,
like,
please,
ha
please,
ha,
please.
it worked. Ah! Ha ha, motherfucker! Force trade. There we go.
You know what I mean? But it's
That's
that's
exactly.
where-
Force dyad.
I took notes.
Good,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad, Chris.
It's so they redefine what the Force is. She says some people call this thing the Force, but what it is a thread. And she re-explains the Force as a thread in the universe that you can pull on to use. And it's done in a matriarchal way that is so weird. It's like, don't listen.
Real quick,
yeah.
I
got
heard
something too.
what?
I also have something too.
So I've heard people defend this point from him because he watched it, and them saying like, "Well, what if they're just understanding, like, like religion? Everyone,
True. Very
right.
true.
But
And I get
that gets thrown out the window when she says some people call this the Force, but what it is a thread that she's no longer interpreting it differently. She's rewriting it. When
Correct.
you say
She is
they call
she
this
is
the Force, it's
claiming,
not.
like she's absolutely claiming, by the way, some people call this the Force. This is what this is.
Yeah,
It
it's
is a thread. It is no
Right.
longer her interpretation. It is this. This is literally the definition. This is what we know for a fact. This is it. It's a thread. But my point that I want to hit on is actually one I actually forgot. Going back to OSHA and reaching for through the Force, trying to pull her little pip droid to get out of the fucking prison
Right.
cell. If she was taught by these witches that the Force is a thread that you can learn to pull and push on, which she did because she's a Jedi, why can she no longer do it? You don't just suddenly fucking forget. If this was instilled in her at birth, leading to she was 8 years old, and then further expanded upon by the Jedi, you would think she would fucking remember. Apparently not. Her character fucking sucks.
You just
I
sparked
digress.
something. You just sparked something in me. That wow, dude. I mean, I didn't even think about that. So if the Force is a threat, as one of her moms says, right?
Yep.
And it's not like all of the essence of people, whatever. It's just it's a thread. The fact that she can become disconnected from it means that it's not a thread.
Yep.
So you already, even though we haven't seen
Yeah.
it yet, technically, you already
Everything in the show
undone what you just did.
It literally contradicts every fucking thing else. There's nothing in the show that has been 100% about itself. They contradict every fucking thing they say at every turn.
That's what happens when you write a story with and then instead of because and therefore.
Yep.
And then. I'm gonna pull that clip because yeah. After
I'm
the stream,
gonna need some chicken nuggets.
because
That's all
I
I'm
had.
gonna need.
You're getting up. You're leaving.
No, I'm saying like I'm gonna need to grab some chicken nuggets. So short story time. So we were hungry and Jill was in the store, so I was like, we can go get Wendy's. I'll surprise the kids. You know, I had Declan and Colin with me, and we went to Wendy's. And I was like, hey, let me get 2 family-sized buckets of crispy nuggets. I was like,
Back up.
That's like
2 family-sized buckets.
yeah,
Of
buckets
nuggets.
of nuggets. I was like, dude, that's 30 each. No big deal. I could probably eat 20 right now. And so after I paid for it, I realized that these are 50 bucket nuggets. So
Oh
I
my
have
God.
100 nuggets now.
So you
And
thought the 2 Wendy's nugget buckets. Oh, nugget bucket. Nugget bucket.
All right.
So you thought the nugget bucket. Fuck. The nugget bucket was 30 pieces each, but they're 50.
Yeah.
So you bought 100 chicken nuggets from Wendy's.
Yep.
Do you know how to read?
No, it wasn't on the menu. I just know it. I just know they have them.
Mitch Page is in the kitchen saying, "My man." Fucking right.
You know what I mean? But so I have
Hell
a
yeah,
lot
dude.
of nuggets to go through. So I'm thinking about grabbing some nuggets here in a minute.
If you want to go, what do you want? Brother-in-law high five. Force high five. Okay. If you want to go grab some real quick, I can just hit play and fill you in to fill the dead air.
Cool. Let's do it.
All right, hit play.
The Force. This is what we mean. Now the two children have to go
I got
through
nuggets.
this
Jill gave them to me. Look at that.
Okay,
I
hold
can't
on.
hear you. Hold on.
Sorry, you're gonna see the Inception. What is it? Show me again. Let's get nuggets. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Ceremony.
All right,
a ritual which is called ascension, right? Which they acknowledge 1 is powerful, 2 is more powerful. Together they're more powerful, whatever that means. But they are interrupted by Jedi because the Jedi
this is the part I told you, Matt, when you're like coming up with like theories about what happened that day. You're about to find out what happened.
believe that these 2 young girls are Force powerful, and if they are, they could leave their coven and train to be Jedi. So
Oh
it's-
God.
Who are these Jedi, by the way?
well, Master
Jedi.
Soul,
Yeah, Master
Indara, it's like the 4 Jedi that we met before. The one
Yeah.
Wookiee
Was it
Jedi, Torben.
Tarbaka, Torben, Soul.
No, is it Tarbaka or Tarlaka?
Okay.
Tarlaka, or I think
Yeah.
Tarlaka. It rhymes with Chewbacca.
Right. Very. Yeah. So you have Tarlaka, Torben, Saul, and Indara. Are the
Indara.
4.
And Indara and Torben are dead. Oh yeah, sorry, we didn't say this in our review of episode. Episode 2 ends with us seeing the Wookiee Jedi.
Mm-hmm. Doing nothing besides fending off pirates.
Fuck off my lawn. What are you doing in my swamp?
Indara,
I gave Shrek a fucking London accent. I don't know why.
and Soul. They come there. And
Oh,
they're
hey, bro, get the
"Hey,
fuck
we
out of my
think
swamp."
that your kids, are there any kids here? And they say, no, there's no kids here. And they reveal, hey, okay, there's kids here.
You can't censor those kids there? These Jedi suck.
Hey, you guys have kids here? No. No kids here.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure you have kids here.
You know I'm a
According to our
Jedi,
records
right?
Here, in our census last year, when you guys were pregnant? You wrote that down.
Okay. Listen, I'm a Jedi. I can sense it. You're lying.
There's no kids here.
Okay, yes there is.
Ma'am, they're right over there, literally. They're looking out the window.
Yeah, I can see. Actually, I've read their mind. I know their names. Why are you lying to me? No, they can't
Lightsabers
send
out,
shit.
people. Lightsabers
Can't
out.
send shit.
Lied.
And it's like the Jedi are like the Child Protective Services of the galaxy. That if they find any children that are force sensitive, they can take them from you and train them.
Now, remember what I said earlier in the stream?
Yep.
Jedi would, because every time a child is born, they have a metachlorian test. And if it's high enough, Jedi will come to you and ask if they can take the child to train, because of their high count, they have a chance to become a great Jedi Knight. And 9 times out of 10, parents would go, yeah, absolutely, because Jedi were revered.
Exactly.
In
It is
this
a great
one,
honor.
they just take them.
Yep. They are child kidnappers.
They're slavers. Oh, look at that.
Yep. Jedi not evil. They're slavers.
They're slavers. They come and go, give me that girl. I know I feel her shit.
Hey, you have kids? Yeah. Give me them.
Weird.
Give me your fucking kids.
Jedi are being set up to be evil, basically.
Yep.
Now, here's
Terrible
the thing:
Jedi.
is so we have these two kids, Osha and May, and Osha basically says, "I want to be a Jedi." Why do we know that? Because she says, "I want to be a Jedi," and throughout this whole episode, it's like, "But I want to be a Jedi. Can I be a Jedi? Can I leave you? But I want to be a Jedi." It's this idea that we're just saying it. We're not showing it. We're not showing what it is about Osha.
She never gives a reason why she wants to be a Jedi. I
wants
wrote
to
this down.
What you got?
Well, at one, she sounds fucking annoying.
Who Osha?
Yeah, Osha. I
Yeah.
want to be a Jedi. We heard you the first 50
Are we there yet?
times.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there?
No, but seriously though. All right. So the Jedi come in, they swoop in, they're like, yo, you got kids. We know you do. Hand over your fucking kids.
Your fucking kids.
And the decisions are like, oh, no, we can't give them our only 2 children. And Osha's like, but hear me out.
You
I do want to
could.
be a Jedi.
Yeah.
I do want I actually want to do this. No, you can't go. I hear you, but hear me.
Hey,
I kind of want to do this.
respect your opinions, but get fucked.
Yeah. And so so this whole episode is all about bantering back and forth of I want to be a Jedi, but you're a sister here. Okay, but I would still like to go though. And
Right.
it's gonna be a kind of back and forth thing for the whole fucking episode for no goddamn reason.
This
And
whole
excuse
thing,
me, it's
this
really
whole
fucking
episode,
annoying.
by the way, is a flashback.
yeah, it's fucking annoying.
Oh yeah, it's fucking stupid.
So yeah, there's Mother Coral
Oh,
and,
pause real
and
quick.
the other.
What?
If the Jedi are kidnappers and they're set up to be this way,
No, they're
Why
slavers.
just-
Get it right.
but slavers, but they're kidnapping children essentially
Yep.
because they go there and they take them. All kids are fucking mine. Give me them all. And yet she's mentioning over and over again, I want to be a Jedi, and yet she's not gone yet.
Well, because they don't want her to go.
Doesn't matter. They're here.
Yeah, I guess
those-
that's true.
You know what I
if,
mean?
if-
Like,
if they are there to
if they-
take them, and
you know
then
what I
the
mean?
one's like,
if
I don't
they're
think
as
a Jedi.
bad
It's
as
like,
they
great,
say,
perfect.
and they're taking children all over the place,
Right.
why is she still with you longer than 10 minutes?
Right.
As
As soon as she
they
says,
get
I want to
there.
be a Jedi, that almost like opens like a universal door, like, perfect.
Yeah,
And just
hey,
take her.
oh shit, bitch, move. You want to be a Jedi? Come on.
He's not running.
You know what I mean? But again,
Other
it's I don't get it.
No, it's fucking stupid. But okay, I can't wait for Tuesday.
And so there's 2 mothers that created these children, right? And it's
Scissor me
basically,
timbers.
it's Mother Anasia that created them, but Mother Coral is the one that carried them.
Let's go back real quick and let's hear what Chris Gore really says there.
Sia that created them, but Mother Coral is the one that carried them.
So, out of the 2 moms, Mother Anasia created the twins, and then the other mother gave birth to them.
Hmm.
Was Lesbian Headlamp reading like Wonder Woman comics before writing it? What the fuck? One
Probably,
lesbian
actually.
created the bitches, and the other lesbian fucking shit them out.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, but again, it has a larger conflict of interest here. So
Just a bit.
how they create them is very, very important because you also have Anakin. Anakin was created through the Force. He had no father. It's clearly stated in episode 1. He doesn't have a father. I just became pregnant. I don't fucking know how. I just became fucking pregnant, and that's why I love him so
wasn't
much.
that
He's my miracle.
Anakin came out of the Force because of what your call was
Of-
doing, right?
Darth Plagueis.
Darth Plagueis.
Instead of saving himself when Palpatine tried to kill him in the middle of the night, instead of saving himself, he created a child through the Force.
Oh, I thought the Force, because the Force keeps balance, like the Force essence of itself.
Very
So
true.
I always thought, I don't know why. I guess I was wrong. That's on me. I thought Plagueis was trying to create children out of the Force for evil, and then the Force was basically like, go fuck yourself, get fucked, and then made Anakin to be the ultimate counter. So Plagueis made Anakin.
Plagueis was the one who created Anakin because instead of saving himself, he created a child, which Palpatine even says in episode 3 in episode 3 when Anakin and him are sitting down in front of the weird water blitzball play.
Right.
That Darth Plagueis, was so wise and powerful, and yet instead of saving himself, he chose to give life. Ironic, really.
Oh,
And
so they say in Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Which is kind of fuck. That's my favorite one.
Sith Darth Plagueis story. Palpatine tells Anakin of the legend of Darth Plagueis, a Sith Lord who was said to be so powerful he could both create life and prevent people from dying.
Right.
But on his deathbed, instead of saving himself, he decides to create life. So he says, the tale is ended by the Dark Lord was killed by his apprentice in his sleep, which was ironic as he could save others from death, but not himself.
Right. So when he said instead of saving his own life, he created life. So then I guess the implication is that Palpatine's looking at Anakin.
Yes,
and that's him telling him without saying it.
This is the child.
That's how you write. That's how you write things, folks. You don't have to say it out loud, and then because if it was written today,
he was born of the dark side.
Right. If that scene was written today, they would tell you everything. Palpatine would have said this. On his deathbed, instead of saving his own life, he gave himself to the Force, creating you, picking your mother because she was a special woman, and here you are today in front of me, and I can tell you this story. That's what they were saying.
Just so everyone can hear the words here. In Star Wars, Darth Plagueis' attempt to create a life form by controlling midichlorians backfired and indirectly led to the conception of Anakin Skywalker.
Indirectly led to the creation of. So he didn't mean to create Anakin, but because of what he was doing, it created Anakin.
Yep.
That's fucking. I always thought it was the Force itself choosing to do it,
which I also would have been completely okay with because that's why Yoda species exist. His whole species, literally, the whole lore of Yoda species is we don't know. He just kind of pops the fuck up whenever the species or something's off balance because they have a direct affinity with the light side.
Right, because it goes back to that old saying where it's like life always comes back to the mean, meaning it can never be all bad, it can never be all good. Eventually, your life can be bad, life can be good, but eventually, most of the time, it will be in the middle in thing. Yep. So when Plagueis was doing his shit, he was tipping the scales too far to evil. So the Force then basically was like,
rebalanced.
It has to rebalance nature. So it gave us Anakin, which he was supposed to be, you were supposed to not join him. Anyway. All right, let's go back there. One mom created him, the other mom had him.
Which make of that what you will, whatever that means.
What was the midichlorians?
But she says some called it a force, but we call it a thread. Pull the thread, changes everything. It's weird, but we know the thread is not a power you wield. And then she goes on. She says, "Here's where it gets really." The galaxy is not a place that welcomes women like us.
homophobia is now in Star Wars because the mother says the galaxy is not a place that welcomes people like us, lesbians and witches. Mostly lesbians because it's
The
written by
galaxy don't give a fuck.
the
Rest my
galaxy that
case.
has aliens in it is prejudiced against you because you're black lesbian witch. Like, please, you're the most you're so normal in the galaxy. Like I'm saying, like there's literally aliens in this world. Aliens.
I mean, it's really not even that. You would think if there's any species out there, it would be the Wookiees to get fucked on. You know what I'm saying?
George Lucas said there is racism in Star Wars.
Correct. The Empire is very racist.
Hold on. Well, yeah.
Severely.
So there's a first order. We can tell that story in a second. But George Lucas said the racism in Star Wars is actually against droids because of the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everyone treats droid in the
Like
OT
shit.
like shit because of the Clone Wars. So there is racism, or how you want to say that? Racism, or what's that? Prejudice, whatever. It's against
Droidism.
droids. Yeah, droidism. If you want, fuck it. Let's make up words. But yeah, they hate droids because of what happened in the Clone, which is fine, makes sense.
That was fine.
That's the only thing that's there. That's
but
the only
also-
real shit, and that's the guy who created it.
Right, and also in the original trilogy, a lot of people don't know this. The Empire is severely racist. They only hire humans.
Yep.
The rebels,
If they can't
Take
hire
it,
humans,
everybody.
they'll just clone them.
but the Empire is severely racist. They hate aliens. If you're an alien, you're either going to be a slave or dead or imprisoned. Period. Doesn't matter. They don't care. They hate aliens. The rebels took in everybody because they need numbers. They're a fucking small fighting force. They're guerrilla
Right.
fighting. Empire, fuck that shit, dude. Human, out. Bye. No,
All right, let's tell-
if you're not human, that's it. Go.
If you're
go
not-
away.
if you're not a
You be
human,
you gotta be human.
Hey, let's tell the story about. I'll tell the story when we were in the movie theater together when we saw Rise of Skywalker, and when Finn meets the other black girl who's a
God.
stormtrooper, I slowly turned to you and I was like, no one said, and Disney said that would be bad, and you were like, what would be bad? I was like, the First Order. Now, the only two stormtroopers that have taken off their helmets are both black. So I'm led to believe that the First Order is going around to the galaxy, stealing black children only, forcing them to wear all white armor to do their bidding. Sounds like slavery. And you just laughed. You were laughing, crying in the seat. And you're like, oh my fucking God, they are. They're forcing young black kids into the white and wearing all white
first-
and slaves.
First, you started off with. Does this not feel like two slaves like getting together for the first time?
Yeah, like, oh, what
I was
plantation
like-
you from?
I was
Oh, me, I'm from down the way now.
You know what I
I was
mean?
like, oh my God.
like hearing that, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my fucking God. Yes, it does sound like that. And then that's where you kind of went on, like, dude, like, why is the First Order stealing nothing but black kids, apparently?
Yeah, because the only two
I was like, what?
stormtroopers to ever take off their helmets that we've seen, but that
And-
wasn't what's his name from Boba Fett? What's his name? Oh, Tommy, I forget his name. Anyway,
yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm talking about. The guy who plays Boba Fett.
Right.
Him and Finn and the other black girl are the only ones I've ever seen of a stormtrooper or anyone in those things take off their helmets. So I'm led to believe that the First Order only takes black children.
Yep.
To force them to wear
Weird.
all white armor
Weird.
to do
Disney.
their bidding. While the hold on, here's a better one. Here's one I thought of years later. While the main villain wears all black
And he's white.
and he's white.
Terrible, man. Terrible. You can't make this shit up. I swear to God.
No one Disney was like, this sounds like slavery. What? I'm just saying, just going around the galaxy stealing black kids. It's kind of fucked up.
I mean, there's other racist stormtroopers. Have you anyone take off their helmet? No. Pretty racist.
You, me, yeah. Take off your helmet. Don't take off your helmet. No, take off your helmet. Don't take your. It's gonna be a black kid, ain't it? It's a black kid. Okay, that's what I thought.
Like,
Why are we
God
stealing
damn.
black kids?
Seriously, I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. But
No one thought that was like. No one Disney was
Nope.
like, maybe we should make this one like a Latina or white or something. Maybe we shouldn't have two
Asian.
black. Anything but black.
You know, Pacific Islander. Let's just keep
Maybe-
it. Keep the
Hey,
train
here's
going.
the thing. Aliens.
Yeah. Well, again, they're piggybacking off
Droids.
the Empire. No, we definitely don't like those guys.
All right, here we go.
They're victims. They're
Mhm.
oppressed.
Yeah.
It's
In fact, where they are, we should mention that where they are in the universe, they were exiled there.
yes,
Oh,
they're
yeah, I bet.
exiled there. The galaxy doesn't welcome women like us. Basically, lesbians.
So when he said, they were exiled there, could it be maybe that you're practicing witchcraft and people just don't look at that kind of the same as you do because it's witchcraft?
Well, yeah,
It's not
of course it is.
it's not the Force.
But we
People
like being
know
fun.
that. You know what I mean? Like you're using spells and shit and ritual tables and sacrificing things probably. People aren't going to be like,
Probably.
that's normal. Typical Tuesday. No, it's not. The fuck?
Hey, brother. Now, I don't know if he says it, but like, I wonder if there is something in the episode that makes you believe that what she's talking about when she says they don't accept us is being lesbian. Like, I'm so curious in that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he says it, but like, if he doesn't, then he doesn't. But like,
I swear to God, if
I swear to
that
God, if that's
line
what it is,
comes
dude,
out,
I'll snap.
if that line comes out, like the galaxy doesn't accept people like us, and they start all holding hands and shit. I swear to God,
Start scissoring.
Jesus,
Just fucking twat
right out in
banging,
the open, just right out in the open, fucking.
uppercutting.
I mean, they're basically lesbians.
They are lesbian.
And
The way they touch each other when they first meet, the
Yeah.
hand stroke across the face,
yeah,
it's pretty. They're lesbian.
yeah.
Because there ain't
So,
no man in that coven.
so
believe
it's a
me.
coven of lesbians that make two twins.
Again, I don't like to nitpick here, but friends at Film Threat, there won't be a man in a coven.
Yeah.
That's what a coven of witches are.
Right, and witches are
Women.
typically all women. So
Yeah, witch is actually gender based, right? Miss Paige?
correct,
Witch is gender based. A warlock would be a male witch, right?
correct.
Yeah.
or a wizard. Yeah,
Or a wizard. Is there a
Wizard.
difference between a warlock and a wizard?
wizard is elemental magic. Warlock is more like dark.
Oh, Matthew told me elemental versus what?
Dark magic.
Dark magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like-
Necromancy shit.
A warlock would use elemental magic, where a wizard would use spells like sorcery. Like,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I was about to say witches are female. Okay, they could be in a coven, but they won't be witches. They'll be a warlock or a wizard. Okay. All right. Well. All right. Whatever. She couldn't think of an analogy. That's why we have Miss Paige on standby.
That they're going to indoctrinate into the power of the thread, which is their interpretation of the Force, and re-explained. And I'll just say this: the dialogue between the two young twins,
Oh,
Osha and May, it's terrible. It's so bad. So they take the twins. The Jedi say, "Look, can we want to test the twins to see if they're Force sensitive,
Normal.
train them as Jedi." So,
Again,
what
pause.
concoct a
They didn't say, we're here to take your kids. First, we're going to test them. If they're positive, they're gone. They're coming with us. Boom. The line is, we're going to test your children to see if they're Force sensitive. And if they are, we can train them. Again, for trying to paint the picture of Jedi being slavers and kidnappers, shit like that, they're failing very harshly because they are not being assertive.
Because, as you
They're
said
not
earlier
taking
in the
kids
stream, the show contradicts itself every turn.
fucking turn. And people won't piece them together. They'll just hear it and go, the Jedi are evil.
Yeah, because
No,
that's
they can't
the
just listen
design
to it.
of the and then thing, because it just makes you go scene, go, oh, look at that cool thing. Oh, look at that cool thing. Oh, look, and you don't retain
Ooh,
anything.
piece of candy. Ooh, piece
Yeah,
of candy.
yeah, basically, because they're not writing something for you to think about. They're writing something for you to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool too. And then it's what happened? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Something for sure.
Pretty much.
I saw them moving pictures. Trust me.
plan that they'll go in and they'll lie. When they go to take the test, the two twins make an agreement to lie about the test so they will fail the test. And actually, an old woman in the coven suggests it. and it's the most terrible digital effect of this old woman who looks like an ugly version of Yoda.
That's hard.
Remember
That's
that?
hard to do.
So apparently, like
God damn.
this older woman in the coven, they do something to her face with CGI to make her look like, I guess, witchy, if you will. But it ends
Why?
up just making her look like an even older, uglier version of Yoda.
That's what I'm saying. But like, why? Why?
I don't fucking
Why
know,
do you
dude.
have to make her look witchy? Like, we get it. They're witches. You don't need to
Yeah, they said it
have
14 times.
body elements and shit.
It's like, what's that? Octane Hunger Force. Hey, hey, Shake, you might be cursed. Oh, you think? He only said it about 1,000 times. That's why I feel like in this show where it's just like, oh, hey, I don't know if you know that, but that green vial was poison. Hey, I don't know this, but we're witches. It's like, yeah, trust me, I fucking get it.
Yeah, you only said it 5,000 fucking times.
You can tell me once, I'll write it down, and I'm good. I'm locked in, baby. Okay, you don't gotta keep telling me you're witches. Jesus fucking Christ.
Bad.
Yeah.
He says, why don't they just lie? And then whatever, you know? So the two twins agree, okay, when we take this test, we're gonna lie. And then they go.
I have a question. So the two twins are being tested for metachlorine counts.
Mm-hmm.
They agree they're going to lie on the test. Again, Jedi Masters, 4 of them on planet, testing younglings to see if they're force sensitive. And the one girl lies to them and she gets away with it. Useless fucking Jedi. You should be able to sense through the force, and then you fucking aren't.
You're not being truthful. I'm sensing some turmoil in you.
I'm
some
sensing
confusion.
some lying bitch.
We've
energy
only
coming
heard
from
it.
now.
You know what I mean? Like, we've only heard it that the whole prequel trilogy of Yoda talking to Anakin, confusion. You know what I mean? Like random feelings that he's feeling. Ah, yeah, you're dealing with this. Ooh.
Ooh, what is that?
So you can feel that. For some reason, you can't feel them not wanting to be a Jedi. They're kind of displaced by you being there. You can't feel that or anything like that. That something might be a muck. No, nothing, not at all. No, you guys fucking
Nothing.
suck.
Fucking nothing. They
God,
can't.
you guys are
They
fucking
can't
terrible.
even sense.
And this is the
when an
height of the
8-year-old
Jedi.
This
Jesus.
Right. This is when they're at their fucking peak apparently. But these Jedi Masters can't fucking tell when an 8-year-old girl is lying to them.
And lie, but they get caught in the lie.
No shit.
Well, no,
When they're
May
speaking.
lies. May lies.
May lies. OSHA
But
tries-
OSHA's conflicted because she wants to be a Jedi. And how do I know
Right.
that?
So pause.
Because she wants to be a
She's conflicted. The Jedi can sense. They can sense that conflict inside of them. We've literally heard it through the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy. We've heard it all. You're conflicted. Even fucking Snoke says it to goddamn Kylo.
Yep.
Everyone can feel these things besides these 4 fuckheads.
So let me get this straight.
But also, here's my problem too.
Okay.
The Jedi are there testing the midichlorian counts.
Well, sorry, not medical. Force sensitive. That's what because remember, the force is a thread.
Doesn't matter. So
The
they have
thread
to test them
sensitive.
in certain things, similar to like the Avatar and Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Right.
You know, you got to choose these items, and you have to choose the correct items that the previous Avatar did. And voila, you're the Avatar. Like we believe you. So I guess it's similar things. Like Anakin was tested.
If they put a ball in
little-
follow the ball.
You know what I mean, they help with a screen. He can't see the screen, and it flipped through random pictures, and he guessed them all accurately. Great. You're obviously force sensitive. Midichlorian count. My thing is they've already said midichlorian count. So I'm curious, are they going with midichlorian count? Because if they do, they just retcon that from a retcon from the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, no. So
Because in
they
the
are
sequel
saying
trilogy,
midichlorian count because
everyone's special.
Right.
Everyone can be a Jedi.
right. Yeah. So film threat, they're saying midichlorian count because Alan Ng did, and then Chris Gore said they're testing them to be force sensitive. So
Okay.
I don't think they use midichlorian count or midichlorians in the show period at all. Period. It's
Okay.
going to be the sequel trilogy of
Yeah.
even little broom boy who's a fucking slave shit sweeper at the fucking casino. He can use a force, which they did nothing with, by the way.
No, absolutely fucking nothing.
Marty,
Kid Lou's like,
don't get me started on the
"Ah."
fucking sequels.
guess I got to sweep now.
Well, I guess I just force this broom in my hand. If you can use the force to pick a thing, why don't you just use the force? Lay
escape.
down, sit down, and use the force to sweep.
Well, not even that. Just use the force to escape.
Or I mean, yeah, or use the Force to escape. That's a fucking good idea, man.
You know what I mean?
Jesus
Like,
fucking Christ.
I can force pull something. Oh,
wish
I can
wasn't a
probably force
slave
push
and then just
something
use the
to them.
Force.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, man.
If only there was something I could do. I wish I was bigger and stronger. I'd get out of here. Anyway.
Yeah, pulls on a whole fucking building. Wish I could just leave.
Pulls boulders out of the earth, chucks them across. God, I hate it here. I hate being a slave shit sweeper.
Like, what
And
the
then just
fuck?
leave. I wish I could, man. I always dreamed about leaving. You have just force.
But these
no.
two small gates that are more like revolving doors are keeping me here.
Look at them. I'm gonna stick them in a box with no way out. Use the Force. Anyway.
Jedi.
Yeah,
And
she
so
says
winds up. Yeah, so she winds up kind of endearing herself to Saul, who realizes that she wants to be a Jedi.
So OSHA, and May goes in and gets tested. May lies. She tricks the fucking Jedi Masters because they're fucking retarded. OSHA goes in to lie, but she wants to be a Jedi, so she tells them the truth. And then she also ends up endearing herself to Master Soul. Now, Ms. Page said during the episodes is she said that Master Soul's vibe around OSHA is fucking weird.
Yeah,
It's a little pervy.
he's trying to fuck.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck a girl that he knew when she was 8.
Hey, man, she's over 18 now, so fuck it. That's how he feels.
Oh, it's been 10 years? Oh, shit. Hey.
Here's my problem with that right there. Hold on.
What's up?
My problem right there is you find out they lied and that OSHA wants to become a Jedi. If she lied, guess what her twin did?
Right.
Go grab her, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. May
Voila,
lied
they
to
stay
Jedi
together.
Masters and she fooled them.
You
An
know what I mean?
8-year-old girl.
And then, but still, like even if that was the case, like, all right, I guess we gotta let her go back. She failed the test, whatever. We don't care. And then OSHA comes in and is like, cup. Then it just keeps it going. And just, oh, well, I knew what they were. I was just lying to you because they don't want me to go.
But I want to be a Jedi.
But I do want to be a Jedi. Their common sense thing would be if she fucking lied, her sister fucking lied.
Grab them
Which
both.
means they're both Force sensitive. Grab the fucking other kid. We don't have time for this shit. Like this doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
They're twins. They're gonna follow each other. If one lies, the other one fucking did.
Right. I'm waiting for like that scene to happen.
My God.
And the Jedi walk up and be like, hey, little girl, hey, fool me once.
they catch her and basically say, "Hey, you're Force sensitive."
No shit.
May is so distraught and pissed off at her sister. She burns down the place.
So there you go, Matthew. You're trying to theorize of what actually happened that day when everything burnt down. No, May actually did burn everything down. There is no subversion there. She actually did it.
Kill the bitch.
Right?
Again, kill her. She murdered your entire coven. Which, by the way, I don't understand how.
Your mommies. Yeah, they're all Force sensitive.
They're all Force sensitive. They're quote unquote witches. And you
They all get
taken
burned
out
alive.
by a forest fire?
You see, at least George Lucas
The
was smart
fuck?
enough to cut Anakin's legs off. But because like if Anakin
Oh, yeah,
had his
Anakin.
legs,
Why don't you just walk away, my guy?
Anakin had his legs, and he's like, I'm burning. He'd be like, okay, but roll though, stop, drop, and roll. Leave, walk away, run away, force away. I mean, just get out of there. But he had no legs because George Lucas is
And literally just one arm.
Yeah, and so and he couldn't do nothing but just let Obi-Wan how he really felt about him, which is, that's my favorite part of the prequel trilogy, by the way.
Absolutely, it's fucking awesome. But
I love
again, this whole show contradicts itself left and fucking right. Again, OSHA says I lied, my bad. I do want to be a Jedi. It was stupid. I know, my bad. Okay. If she lied, so the sister. Grab them fucking both. Let's get the fuck out of here.
So
no
I'm
fire.
gonna guess,
Nothing
I'm gonna guess
happens.
the Jedi confront them of her lying, and then she.
We
Actually,
don't want to go.
yeah, I should let them say it. I don't think they said it yet. So let me just.
These are like 11-year-old girls.
Okay, well,
8.
we should set that up a little bit differently. First,
sorry about
first, there's this rift that begins to form between May and OSHA, where OSHA says, "I want to be a Jedi," And May
Again.
says, "You can't. You know, you're my sister. You can't because you're part of this covenant.
You said that same response without knowing what she said, and because it's so fucking lame and stupid, because that's what probably you're thinking, you guessed it dead on. Isn't that fucked up?
Yes, it is.
You were just saying it as a joke,
Yep. That,
and you
that
were
was
right.
a literal fucking joke.
Okay.
Can't because I hate you. You can't because I want to kill you."
So that's the dialogue between 8-year-old May and 8-year-old Osha. May tells her, "You can't be a Jedi. You can't leave our home. You are in this coven. I hate you. I want to kill you."
Not much of a bond for twins.
Maybe we should kill her here. Is late-term abortion still a thing?
I mean,
Like,
look, it's pretty
She's
late.
obviously just filled with hate. Like, she hates her. Her sister says, "I want to be a Jedi," and automatically you just go, "I want to kill you. I hate you." Like
Yeah.
that?
Man, it seems like she's not very tolerant of your people. Matter of fact, I think she's a part of the wide galaxy that won't accept you guys.
Yeah,
She's very quick to throw you under there and
I think I know why you
condemn
guys
you to
got
death.
exiled. I think it's this one.
Yeah,
Now,
seriously.
I'm going to say this here, and I'm actually going to say what Miss Page said because it was actually a really good idea, but we're just better writers. I said to Miss Page, I was like, "Paige, I wonder how they're going to explain the personalities that are different if they come from the same mom." And she said, "Did they come from the same mom?" And I said, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, I thought that one mom would have each." I'm like, "That's actually a good fucking idea because like that could explain why the personalities are so different. Why one's to be good, one's to be bad. You can even have a backstory of one of the mothers being like just like Osha, a Jedi canceled dropout because she
Yeah.
got exiled.
Or just someone who focuses
Because she
more
was
on the
Protestant witchcraft.
harmonization. You know what I mean? Or just someone who focuses more on the harmonization of the
Right.
galaxy that
Or
listens
maybe she's just
in and
innately good.
feels it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just something along those lines. And then you have the other mother who's just filled with,
A fucking bitch.
regret,
Just-
grief.
She's a see you next Tuesday type of bitch.
Yeah, she just hates fucking everybody. Fuck y'all. I don't care. Not one
Right.
bit. And that
At
would kind of
least in the
explain that.
personalities.
But you have this. We have one mom giving birth to twins, and they are two totally different sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Which I guess can happen, but I don't think it's to that fucking magnitude. I mean, unless she's mentally unstable.
Right.
You know what I mean, to go, "I want to be a Jedi, though. I want you fucking dead."
I hate you. Fucking die,
Oh.
bitch. Get fucked.
Oh,
Fire.
I thought, wow, okay. Well, I mean, I was hoping that you would want to kind of come. I hate you.
Talking about being inclusive. Huh? Jesus.
Yikes. It's a little awkward then. I hope you don't set any fires later.
Actually, that's a pretty good allegory for how the far left morons actually act, right? They're your best friend until you do one thing that they don't agree with and then they hate you.
Yeah, factual statement. Yeah, I mean, like the fuck, man. But again,
Yeah.
it's just one of these things where none of this makes sense. Again, both children are obviously force sensitive. Take them both. No one cares. No fire. Everyone lives. Who cares? They're not going to try to fight the Jedi. This is a time period where the Jedi rule everything. They are everywhere all the time, every day. You're not going to fight them. You're just going to hand them over. It sucks to suck. You'll create new ones. It was apparently easy for you. You'll create new ones. Don't worry about it.
Apparently. Get fucked.
And then you have the children who are obviously force sensitive. One lied. You somehow still believe the lie after you were told she was lying.
Yeah.
And you try to separate the two, which causes turmoil between the two. Again, twin bond wouldn't really happen. They don't know how to write twins, I guess.
Nope.
And then you have her starting a fire, trying to murder her because she's leaving to be a Jedi. Again, not the fucking answer. Very extreme, and probably why they got exiled, because there must be someone in there, their mother, who is that extreme as well.
Yeah. Boy,
So
that actually.
it's not that they're lesbian witch cult. It is just a fact that they are fucking homicidal
Yeah, they're just crazy
and a
fucks.
very short fuse that practice witchcraft. So no one wants you around.
But remember,
It's
those kind of
probably-
people, they don't see themselves as the bad guy. They
I
think
know.
even though all their bad shit they're doing, they see it as righteous.
Yeah.
So
But
these
again,
people are going to be
weird.
misunderstood.
But this is the way it's written. Again, to everyone watching, this is not something that's being speculated. These guys on Film Threat, they have access to the first 3 or 4 episodes.
4 episodes.
4 episodes. They've watched it. This is directly from the 3rd episode.
Yep.
So again, this is what's going to happen on Tuesday. This is for a fact, to a T. It's been put out. That's it. There's no way around it.
Yep.
This is how Star Wars actually dies. It started a long time ago. This is what
far, far away.
This is what actually does it in. It's going to be this TV show. After this,
because-
no one's going to give a fuck.
Because
It's gone.
because after this, rewriting the Force like this and rewriting how things work in the Force like this, you make Anakin not special and mean
Yep.
nothing. He's not important now.
Yep, he is.
He's just another one that was born that way.
He is just a man.
That's it. Just a guy.
That's it. Just a guy.
Nothing special.
Nope, nothing crazy. No one cares. Moving on. And again,
I mean, you already ruined Anakin's story by bringing Palpatine back somehow, and I love
Correct.
that fucking Poe says that somehow Palpatine returned. Like in the movie, he says that. It's like, wow.
Yeah. somehow he returned. We don't know how, but he just did. It was so bad to the point where Disney had to put out a immediate retcon and say, no. He's just a clone.
You should have
How?
said that in the movie. That would have been better, but whatever.
How? How's he a clone? When this happened? Where are the essence from? Because Vader threw him into a fucking reactor. There ain't nothing left. And then it blows up. Where are you getting the essence from, my guy?
But this, it's merely a flesh wound.
But apparently, they started fleshing that out in the novelization of The Rise of Skywalker, and they really fleshed it out in the Bad Batch animated series with a little Force clone. Don't remember her fucking name. Don't really care anymore.
No.
But that Force clone, just like in The Mandalorian, which we saw from, we're trying to infuse Grogu's DNA with to get the Force, which again doesn't happen because the Force is not something, it's not hereditary.
It's universal.
It's universal. It's not fucking hereditary, but apparently it is. So I don't know how that works anymore. And then
Signs
you
you're a
have
bad writer. You write a
the
movie.
little clone.
No one understands your movie. You have to write 2 books and a fucking animated series to explain it.
Yep. So the animated series says this little Force clone is Palpatine's DNA, and she has the Force. So now this little girl grows up and has some children. And
Yep.
after some children's children, you now have Rey. By that
Yes.
time, Palpatine's blood is gone. It's just null and void. It's fucking washed down. That's like saying my fucking great grandfather was Italian, and so am I. No, it doesn't. Because eventually that gets washed out of there. That's just what's going to happen. That's DNA. It's how that works.
Yep.
So I don't understand how this is fucking going on, but apparently Rey is a Palpatine some fucking how, and she inherits all the abilities of Anakin Skywalker somehow.
No, I'm pretty sure Rey's a Skywalker because at the end of the movie, she says, I'm Rey Skywalker.
True. The message from The Rise of Skywalker is that if your family did some weird shit, just change your name. Everyone
Just
will
steal
believe you,
people's last names.
and no one will hold you accountable.
And people just go, oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I remember those people. They're good. Yeah. Just like me. I'm all good. Fucking hate that bitch.
But
Yeah,
And,
she
Okay, what?
no, I'm saying let's go. Let's just go.
Oh, okay.
literally says, "I want to kill you."
Yeah.
Fucking
And
ridiculous.
then she grabs Osha's book. She's been making notes about the Jedi for since childhood or since birth.
Pause.
And
Since birth. Just writing. Day 1.
What fucking notes are you writing about the Jedi?
Probably just like little like how you would
But-
love like your martyrdom and what you want to be a Jedi.
But writing notes on Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
What notes? Besides, they take lunch at 12. They talk by 1. They usually go to sleep by 9. You don't fucking talk to them, or else you would have been taken long ago.
And then the Jedi, I earned for the day, and the Jedi come and kidnap me away from my mother's.
Like,
It's pretty much shit like that.
what
Like how she
fucking
wants
notes
to be
are
a
you
Jedi.
taking?
Just how she wants to be a Jedi. I think it's what's going to be.
Okay. Because
And how
if
much
it's
she
like
loves
actual
the
notes,
Jedi.
I'm
How
like,
she
I'm like, dude,
reveres them.
like,
Yeah,
dude,
she has like
what
stories
are we
like
doing?
200 years ago when the Jedi slave.
Yeah, I mean, like the fuck?
And how the fuck did you get this information? Were you there? Do you have books?
Must be that
by
thread.
reading that book,
Yeah, the thread. She heard it from a thread.
a fire runs throughout the entire place. She starts this horrific fire, and then falls down a pit in the same way that Emperor Palpatine did.
I just gotta hear it one more again. Just make sure I heard it right.
Since childhood or since birth, and by burning that book, a fire runs throughout the entire place. She starts this horrific fire, and then falls down a pit in the same way that Emperor Palpatine did.
So May finds Osha's book, and Osha is gushing over. I love the Jedi so much. I want to be a slave by them. Come kidnap me, Jedi. And May gets so mad at this fucking book she's been keeping that May burns the book. The book then starts the fire that kills everybody, and she gets thrown down a fucking hole in the same vein as Palpatine.
And now we have a similar issue. How the fuck is she alive? Two,
Somehow.
How does a book run rampant as a fire throughout an entire village? Which, by the way, 4 sensitive witches cannot stop. By the way, there are also 4 Jedi Masters there.
A coven of witches who created
so
life
again,
from scratch. Can't stop
if
the fire.
this is the story, if this is a story, what the fuck is Master Torben killing himself for? It was her fault.
Fucking nail to the fucking head. So episode 3, we heard everything that happens in it. May actually does with the fire. May's the reason why everyone's dead. Why did Master Torben kill himself?
Thought
What's
we
he
were
attorney
doing the
for?
right thing. You
You-
didn't do anything, my guy. You went there trying to fucking find 4 sensitive children. You didn't do shit.
That's their sin. The Jedi sin. It basically, if you never came, I would have never started the fire because I would have never found that book that my sister wants to be a fucking Jedi. Because you showing up, you're the reason why it happened. And
Well,
because
listen here, you
you're
dumb
fucking
bitch. It's
delusional.
your goddamn personal choice. Don't give a fuck what it is. You
Every
chose to
bad
start a
person
fire.
now
You
is
murdered everyone.
misunderstood.
You are the reason everyone is dead. Get over it. Go kill yourself. Thank you.
That's going to be the reason why.
End of TV show.
And that's pretty much
I don't get it.
there.
I honestly don't get it. Again, the Jedi weren't doing anything crazy. They were doing what the Jedi do, testing children, Force sensitive. Hey, would you want to come with us and train to be a Jedi? Yes, great. Come with us. Simple stuff. May flat out says, I hate you, sister. You're my twin, my beloved family I've known for all my life so far. I fucking hate you, and I'm going to murder you. And then takes a book, lights it on fire, burns down a whole village, which once again, there's a whole coven of Force-sensitive lesbian witches that can't stop a simple fire. And then the 4 Jedi Masters also cannot stop a simple fire, apparently. And yet, somehow, some way, because I guess throwing dirt is out of the fucking question, that we can no longer do anything like that. So everybody fucking dies. May blames the Jedi for her killing everybody, I guess. And so now they must repent for her choices because she's not wrong because they are.
Yep.
This is the logic we now have.
Yep.
I fucking hate Disney.
Yep. Because, like I said, these people can't write villains. They don't know how to. They definitely can't write fucking heroes. So every villain is misunderstood. And fucking, they're innately good. They're not bad. They didn't mean to. They thought they were doing right. It's every fucking villain's the same way.
You know what I would honestly love to see? Let's say all this continues, right? Let's just say all this continues and just say fuck all. You know what? I don't care anymore. Just say fuck all. All right. We already know Mr. fucking Smilo Ren over there fucking gets killed and May picks up a lightsaber. We've already seen it in a fucking trailer. Disney literally gave away the whole show already. But man, do I wish that an actual Sith person like just come out of the shadows and just fucking murder May. Like, we don't like imposters.
That'd be funny as fuck.
We don't like imposters. You're making us look bad. You're creating a name, and the name's getting out there, and people are starting to look our way. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And just murders the fuck out of her because she's stirring up too much of a storm with the Jedi.
1,000%.
I would love to see it.
Me too.
Just because that's what they would fucking do. The Sith are not retarded people. They're not dumb. They are very, very brilliant tacticians for a reason. Because they know if they're found out, they're going to be hunted down to the ends of the fucking galaxy. This is what the Jedi have done all of history so far. Up until this point. They weren't always peacekeepers. They were fucking murderers. They hunted down the Sith so harshly that the 4 original Sith hid inside their tombs, afraid to see sunlight because the Jedi were there.
So
On their home planet.
the part where I stopped the film threat is Chris Gore's predictions for the show. Okay. So he believes that Smilo Ren is one of the moms. And Asaya, I believe he believes it's who it is. And he said that he has a prediction. He hasn't seen past episode 4, so he has no idea. So after, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, after next Tuesday, he's in the dark like the rest of us.
Yep.
He believes you'll hear this. Because he says episode 4 ends with Smilo Ren force pushing the Jedis away and just going nose to nose with Osha, and then it cuts the credits. So he believes episode 5 is going to be the face reveal. And he believes that when Smilo Ren takes off their mask, their helmet, it's going to be her mom, and Osha's going to say this. No, it's impossible. You're dead. And her mom's going to reply to her and say, no, I am your mother. I'm ready for it. I hope for it, because that's a lot of views on videos right there.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna be mad as fuck. I might go live right afterward. But I swear, if she says that in the show, as soon as she says it, I'm jumping on. I'm going live. I don't give a fuck.
Yep,
Because we gotta get those views, baby. But it's like I can see it. So he believes it's a mother. Somebody else believes that it's a clone of the twins. But
dumber.
I really, it would be fucking pretty. What? What's your theory? Paige believes that Smilo Ren, it will be a clone of them, but it would be their mom, but the mom is a clone of the twins.
I'm so tired of clones at
Hey.
this point. I hope this
Twins
Sith
are
Lord
clones of mom, yeah.
or this Dark Jedi dude takes off his fucking mask, and it is a male actor, just a random male actor. I don't give a fuck who, just somebody, and that he also gets killed in the same episode, because that's what's going to happen, because we see it happen. His lightsaber's on the ground, helmet, and he gets force pulled by May, and she ignites the red lightsaber.
I think maybe they have some trailer magic there. I don't think like some of those scenes are connected. I think they're trying to fool you, because remember, Lesbian Headlamp said that one of her inspirations for writing the show was Frozen. So what happened? What happened in Frozen? Frozen, where Elsa runs off for fuck everybody. I'm gonna build my own shit. They come back together. They join together to stop the bad. So I believe the show will end with Osha and May turning good, convincing their mom to join them in good, and she does.
Well, Osha and May will definitely come together, because they are the Force dyad together. So they are stronger together, because because one is strong, but two is stronger, and many is better. I remember what they said, but stupid. We are Legion. Anyway,
yeah, right.
I don't know. I mean, the show is just obviously fucking dumb. And it's fucking really sad to have something brand new in Star Wars, in an area of Star Wars where you could have done literally anything and told any story, but instead you decide to fuck it up with your mumbo jumbo and your fucking political ideology.
Just nonsense.
You know what I mean? But on top of that, if you want to write a story about the Sith starting to come back a little bit and kind of push back against the Jedi, one, they wouldn't. Because they don't want to risk exposure. This isn't like the Old Republic where there's fucking 1,000 Sith waiting to fucking just attack somebody. You got one, maybe two here and there scattered throughout the entire known galaxy. Sometimes in the unknown regions. You just never know. There's dark side users, of course there are.
Right.
But the dark side users aren't the problem. It's the people that consider themselves Sith. Like at this point in time, Plagueis is alive.
Yep.
Plagueis is planning how to overthrow the Jedi and how to get into the Republic to do that, to undermine the Jedi. This is what he's trying to figure out currently. So again, when a certain person draws too much attention, they're going to step the fuck in. But again, everyone knows May is the bad guy and that she's working for a master. Guess what is just now getting recorded? You're right. A Sith Lord is teaching somebody. It's been recorded in the archives. Why is everyone presuming there's no Sith for over a millennia? Again, in the very first episode,
Oops.
on the opening fucking, I guess, still crawl, because I don't know what to fucking call
Yeah,
that.
the
The
video
words,
crawl. It's still there.
the fucking words that came across my screen for about a minute, that there's been peace for the Jedi for hundreds of years, for centuries.
Yep.
Even though the High Republic books take place 100 years prior, and the Jedi were being murdered by pirates and civil unrest. But don't worry, they've had centuries of peace somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right to me. Maps, you know.
And this is the same director that now wants to do an Old Republic story. Stay the fuck away from the Old Republic, because you're going to botch every fucking thing up. First off, the area she chose was a Sith Lord named Kreia, or Tyrannus.
Right.
That's after the Mandalorian Wars. Do you know who one of her apprentices were?
What?
Darth Revan.
Ooh. We like him.
We do, but guess what? You start in the middle of the fucking story, guess what you're going to fuck up? Everything before it.
Yeah.
So if you want to tell an Old Republic story, why don't you start from the fucking beginning? Or at least a good starting point, like the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, maybe here's another point too, right? Maybe I don't give a shit. Yeah.
Why don't you start from the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I truly don't. But she needs to stay the fuck away from the Old Republic, because she's botching this shit with all of her political ideology and, you know, whatever have you. And on top of that, she now wants to do an Old Republic TV show based on Kreia, or Darth Tyrannus, which is gonna fuck up everything, because the bitch didn't do shit besides train a few people, and that's about it. I don't know. It'd be that.
Well, 3 hours and 36 minutes going over to the first 2 episodes and the spoilers for episode 3 of Star Wars: The Acolyte. This is the only thing we talked about today, because I'm so glad it's not 2 episodes every week, because we'd be here for fucking 4 hours at night.
Yeah,
trying to
I mean,
fucking
it's
figure this shit
fucking
out.
ridiculous.
It's fucking bad. But
My God.
we have 93 people watching. 89 over on Twitter. Twitter's been popping.
Yep, Twitter's definitely been popping. We appreciate
trying-
all of you. Thank you so much.
Yep, I've been trying to force the fucking YouTube channel down our throat. So the links, all the links I posted, go Cliver and Clink. There we go. There it is. There it is right there. See, I don't lie. Sub up our YouTube channel, or at least follow us here on good old fucking Twitter or Twitch.
Oh yeah, and there's also Twitch as well.
There you go. We're all over the place. We get it all.
Oh yeah, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, you name it, we're there. We're doing our best, but our main spots are going to be that we're trying to focus on is Twitter and YouTube.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, play the song.
Thanks for watching our stupid fucking show.
I have
I
chicken
hope
nuggets.
we made you laugh or breathe hard through your nose. Don't be too upset, cause the show is over, so adios, mi amigo. So however the hell that goes.
It was a fun show. Great time.
It was a great show. Thanks all for showing up. Again, go sub up the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel. Follow us right here on Twitter that you're watching. Mostly 88 fucking people on Twitter. Fucking insane.
Nuts.
But unfortunately, this is my living room. I live in here in the living room.
I sleep there. Literally
It's
over
his
there.
bedroom. His bed's
Literally.
right there. You see the corner. So
Yeah.
don't be fucking weird and just
Yeah, don't do that shit.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, go. Bye. Go
Bye.
somewhere.